It's turned on.
Hey!
Wow!
Welcome.
Wow!
Goodies.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
We're gonna start it.
I don't know if I'm ready.
It's starting.
We're back. Session
Where are the goodies?
2 of Darkness and Icewind Dale. What I didn't mention last time is... I guess
winter wind. Sorry.
we got cold wind sounds playing. This is actually the module Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, interpreted by us. Anyway, are you guys ready to play this game?
Yeah, we
Oh.
are.
Yeah. Okay. Let's roll that intro or whatever they say in Hollywood. That's the cold winds of Icewind.
I'm more worried about the things that live in the winds.
So last time, our wonderful adventuring group, PMS, as you like to call yourselves at the moment,
I don't know if that's a permanent thing or not.
made your way down to the village of Goodmead, searching for a murderer, with the guise of being there to help the town out with a little bit of a Verbeeg problem. As of now, you haven't found too many leads on this murderer that you're investigating, but you have found out a little bit about the Verbeeg. Mainly
Just another
where
murderer.
it was. In the woods. You were led there by a Chewinga, a spirit of the forest riding a fox that Timmelt bought from a trapper for 1 gold piece. So having hijacked this fox, the Chewinga led you to the lair of the Verbeeg. Amidst all sorts of turmoil amongst the group of do we stay, do we go, do we fight, do we go back to town, you decided to stay in the forest for the night, recover, recoup, and in the morning infiltrate this Verbeeg's lair. The Chewinga also blessed one of your party, Brynja, with a snowball to the face. And a charm of, was it animal summoning? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you decided to utilize that charm, summoning a polar bear to go into this cave and flush out whatever might be in there. Sounds of goats responded when the polar bear went into the cave, followed by 2 distinct voices, and Verbeeg did come out of the cave, followed closely by an ogre, and eventually a polar bear also came out of the cave, another one, a natural one that happens to live there as well. In the midst of the battle and you furiously running away, the member of your party furthest in the woods, Miafine, stumbled upon a second Verbeeg. In the darkness, not quite sure what is going on yet, the Verbeeg seemed to be carrying a bundle of metal, and hearing a ruckus, dropped that bundle and yelled into the darkness of the night.
Grog? Droog?
Doog.
Doog? I'm sorry,
Good
I can't
effort.
remember names.
See, Doog.
Yeah,
I want to say
Doog?
Doog! So, that's where we are. We got the battle map here for you, everybody.
Ooh, fancy
Shazam.
angles. Ooh.
Fancy. So, I think we need to resume where we were in our turn order.
Is it top of the round?
It is. Well, actually, the Verbeeg just went, so yes, we're actually back to the top of the round. Miafine, this Verbeeg woman comes out of the woods, drops her bundle, and yells a word that means nothing to you into the darkness.
I think Mia Fine skitters to a stop. I just kind of like lock eyes with the giant and begin taking like a couple steps away. So I'm gonna move like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Can you kill
30,
it?
and I think I'm just gonna step behind the the thing, the rock formation here to get a little cover.
Those are trees, but yeah, that's
Yes,
a tree.
obviously
The
this
stone
tree,
trees,
this
yeah.
stone tree,
The rock tree. Yeah.
and
It's
then
petrified woods.
how
It's a really old forest.
how many far is this guy?
You could count it.
He's close
I
enough.
think you were about
It's
155
about
feet from him.
You
probably
were
can't
when you
see
started,
him.
so if you went backwards, you're
He's lit up.
closer.
300.
He's lit up.
Wait, where's your vision? Your vision!
No,
How
the
far
Verbeeg
back
is
did you
the
run?
Verbeeg is lit up.
yes, I forget.
Yeah, so I could hit
With
him.
How far back did you go?
About 100. They're about 120 feet.
About 120 feet? Yeah. So
I,
yeah.
I think I
150
can
feet.
hit from 300. So
Oh,
yeah.
you can hit from
Yeah,
300.
yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely hit that.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
And you have dark vision as well, correct?
I do have dark
Yep.
vision.
Level
There's
2, folks.
there's a
And he's
question
got
about
fairy fire.
how does my vision work if I can only see 60 feet, but I can hit 300 feet? It's Eldritch Blast,
It's
my
like-
mind.
If
So,
they're
The
lit
creature
up,
is
it's
illuminated.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
creature is illuminated. You can
Perfect.
see it through
You
the
just
trees.
see a speck of light through the trees, and you're like,
Great.
"Ew."
I can
I
hit
like
that.
squint and I like pull an Eldritch Blast and like chuck it.
You get advantage too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit that boy.
All right, launch
Yeah,
that
boy.
Eldritch Blast.
My character sheet is on my phone
Eldritch
tonight.
Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
So that's this to
Eldritch
hit.
Blast.
Oh,
Eldritch Blast.
15.
Which one did you
Is that
say?
advantage?
The Verbeeg.
The
The
Verbeeg.
Verbeeg.
Yeah,
you
it
said
arcs.
15?
15?
15
Roll
hits.
advantage?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
did
get advantage because of
Woo!
fairy fire.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
not much better. 14?
Well, 15.
15.
15 hits. Roll for
I'll
damage.
take it. 8 points of force damage.
8. All right.
Boys.
And then I'm like, huh, and then I duck behind the thing again.
So this
Blast.
poor Verbeeg has taken quite a beating in the last 12 seconds of its life.
Sorry.
And as it's running into the woods searching for the things that assailed it out of nowhere, it gets hit in the face with another black blast of energy, and it bellers into the night. It looks rough.
Still not dead.
Any bonus actions?
I believe I'm concentrating on
You sure are.
expeditious retreat, so that does give me
An extra
an,
third.
as a bonus action on each of my turns until it spawns. I can take the dash action. So then, as my bonus action, I'll take the dash action.
Go hop in that purple tray.
I know. I keep thinking like, where can I possibly go? But I don't know. I think I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. I take
Okay.
the dash action and take one single step backwards.
Okay. Brynja.
You see me hiding 20 feet away.
You got that lantern, so you can actually see her.
And Brynja, you do have a lantern. I think she might be too far away from you for you to still see her. But it is dim light, so you can kind of make out the big shape of the Verbeeg woman up ahead. Through the trees, you're not sure what it is. You probably can't tell what it is. You just heard something yell a big
Okay.
word. Don't know what that word means.
And also, you probably saw your friend skittering backwards?
Yeah, and maybe like
Yeah,
a
you
purple
definitely
energy.
saw her run behind the tree and
Purpley
launch a
energy.
black blast.
Yeah.
And you heard the Verbeeg behind you get hit.
Dark vision? You got a lantern.
No, I'm human. But yeah, dark vision. I'm going to go, let's see what I have put in. 5, 10, 15, 20, and hide behind this tree right here.
Who are you hiding from?
This one in front.
Whatever that thing is up there. Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Yeah, because you could either hide or dodge. Right?
Where's my favorite? There it is. Have a fun time.
Thank you, Beth.
There's a 7.
A 7. You rush up, hide behind the tree, and hear from up ahead of you, "Who's there?"
What was? Can I get the names that she shouted?
She said,
again?
"Dude." That's all she
I
said.
messed up. It was not. Yeah, she just said Duke.
Doog.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Wait a second. I need a performance check on that one.
Yeah, no, not a performance check, a deception
Deception.
check.
All right,
Straight up.
Okay.
Let's do
Okay.
it. You are deceiving.
Oh no. This might have to go to dice jail already. That's a 3. A 3? It's a 3.
Yeah, definitely you hear this, whatever this thing is in the woods ahead of you goes, huh? Any bonus action?
I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay.
No.
All right, so you're hiding there. That brings us to the ogre. Let me pull up his stats real quick. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
run in here.
Well, any last words? You died.
Abby, does the ogre have a long distance?
Thanks for all the fish.
Thanks
A
for
long
all the fish.
distance?
A ranged attack.
So long, so long,
Oh,
so long. Thanks.
I would be just saying that too.
No, that's good. Okay.
I have no idea what you're
Hands
referencing.
the galaxy.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Fish are funny fish.
Oh no.
So it runs up here and it looks at you and it is just running, knocking trees and whatever out of its way as it goes. Full on battle roar, and it catches up to your axe beak. All right. Oh, and you hear a roar from further back in the woods.
Oh!
This bitch?
Yes. As the bear catches up to your kind of line of
That's a 40
sight.
kilo.
I don't know. Yep.
Just so you know, I don't know if you know.
All right. And it is on all fours doing a full like gallop.
Gotta love those
As it
D&D
goes.
chases.
Let me make sure I did that right.
Yep,
I did. Okay, great. So that brings us to I just
Oh,
took
you
both
did
of
those.
those.
I'm so sorry.
Rasmir.
I'm up. Okay.
Carvey, baby. Carvey, baby.
Calvin, baby, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Okay. It's probably not going to affect me, but willing movement. Does that include you or your mount? Or is it both?
What are you
It
trying
depends
to do?
on. It
For
depends on if
opportunity attacks.
So wait.
If you drag your bird friend, would it be
Is he within
provoke
5
what
feet?
Is my bird friend dragging me?
Yeah, technically.
Or
I would say that if you have chosen, if you have guided it to go in that direction, it is still your opportunity attack. You're still provoking an opportunity attack. If the thing goes crazy and pulls you out of there, it will provoke an opportunity attack and you will not. Does that make sense?
okay. Yeah. Well, that sounds good. I'm not in range, but I wanted to ask just because there is someone in range.
Yeah.
Would the ogre potentially have a 10-foot reach?
Maybe. We'll find out right now.
It hasn't gotten close to anyone. It's got, you don't know. You don't know.
Uh, 18 square, so 90 feet? Okay. I am going to take a shot at the Verbeeg.
The one that everybody's been pummeling.
Yeah.
Gotta get one of them down.
Yeah, we use
Crossbow?
it. Yeah, I'm gonna use the heavy crossbow.
Take that shot.
It's been working out pretty good so far.
Is that still
Okay.
within your range?
I have a question. Are you like riding the axe beak forward and turning around to shoot, or are you riding the axe beak backward?
I mean,
Did you,
Side
do a
saddle.
little
Because I need to know.
Yeah, side saddle. Like,
For
Oh, yeah.
reasons.
we'll do it for flavor. I kind of did like I got short legs, so I
Right.
do a hop spin real easy.
ooh.
Nice.
I kind of do a hop
Works
spin.
in flavor.
Like those things where like
They just
that have tension and you pull them up and twist them to lock into a new place. Yeah.
Yep.
Whoop.
The thing where it's like gymnastics, it's
Just
like lift yourself up and swing.
The leg comes down, giving you just enough air to like flip around. Sit back down.
Are you a Russian gymnast?
Yes.
I got a natural 20.
Yes. Disguise. Yeah.
So
Go
I,
for gold, Svinya!
I do the hop spin thing, and now I'm sitting backward saddle. And I'm just gonna shoot like through some opening that's happening in the ogre friend here. Like under the armpit or something as it's coming up for an attack.
Yeah, it's totally a slow-mo movie shot where he like.
Yeah. Have you guys seen High School of the Dead? There's a really famous shot from that anime where
Stop
a
it!
character's body part split to let a bullet go through.
Describe that scene.
And let's just say,
Okay, it is canon. The ogre's man boobs.
heart for in the midst of his flailing,
I think I'm just like.
and the bolt goes straight through.
I had to stop watching that anime because of that scene.
I did not need to be reminded that that existed.
I'm intrigued.
It's out there.
People have actually done the science to try to figure out like how that would be possible.
Oh my god.
Because
that
it's
is so
not.
crazy.
Floppy pancakes? What's going on?
Yeah.
Floppy pancakes. Yeah.
Look it up on YouTube.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna watch the whole show now.
Good.
It's a good show.
Good.
18 points of piercing damage.
That's doubled, or
Like,
that's total?
that's the total. Going right for like the
18
neck
points?
region.
You launch this crossbow, this crossbow bolt. It navigates the flesh of the ogre in your way, flies, and you can barely see this colorful object in the distance, but you hear thunk, and then you hear "Ugh! Gog! Love!" And it collapses and the fire goes out.
Fuck!
Alright.
From behind you now, where you are headed towards, you hear "No!"
We're bad people.
That's okay. I'm okay with this.
They did crush a man in public, so like.
Yeah, for beer. They crushed a man for beer. Not even for food.
Play stupid games.
You know what?
Stupid prizes.
They crushed him.
Everybody loves beer.
Technically, meat
Yeah.
is a honey wine.
Everybody loves somebody. I mean,
Yeah.
You shut your mouth right now.
Don't you know details?
I think as that happens, I just exhale, and the smoke out of Miafine's mouth makes like a perfect 10 for your score.
Roll a performance check to see if that.
Real life, please.
No, do it. Roll a performance check. I want to see what your puff looks like.
Ooh, a good 11. A flat 11.
Oh, all right. So there's kind of a line and a circle.
it can kind of be called the heart.
Wow.
Cute.
Good job, Carver.
If I was gonna pick somebody up and put them on Deb, would I just use some of my movement to do that? Because normally it's half your movement to mount an animal.
It depends on if they're. Who are you picking up?
I'm picking up Brynja. I'm guessing you want to hop on. We've been talking about this, maybe, kind of, sort of.
I would say that you can begin to pull her up, but she has to use half of her movement to get the rest of the way
I'm
up.
just gonna grab your wrist, and then I'm gonna start doing the run, and you're gonna be dragged through the snow.
Or what you
Okay,
could do is you
okay.
could use your bonus action. You could grab onto her and use your bonus action to command Deb that once she's on, you go.
It's just called coloring.
Right? That's how the mount thing works from last time. You can use your bonus action to command.
Well, actually, I don't have to. As far as movement's concerned, I don't have to do anything.
Right.
It's all free
Right. But you could.
but
you
I-
could instruct her.
to like grapple her on. Well, I think
It's up to you.
I'm gonna grab her, and you're willing, right?
Yeah.
So that means it's half movement. I used 45 to get to where I'm at. I have 55 left. Have 25. So. Oh wait. And then I will use my bonus action. Hey Deb, help me out here. Brynja is a large woman.
Hey there, I'm not that large.
You worked for your body. Come on.
Own that shit. Love it. And you...
That's it, yeah.
So you're telling Deb to help get her all the way up.
Yeah, because I got her arm, but I'm not
Gotcha.
able to get you
And
right now.
sure enough, the bird wriggles and
Jiggles.
moves and scoops Brynja the rest of the way up on top.
Okay.
Shimmy.
Oh, that's my turn, yeah. We're running.
All right.
Away from the angry wife. Who's carrying a keg or something through the woods.
Could be full of children. We don't know.
That would be concerning, yeah.
Okay, so, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and, excuse me, sir, but did you put your pea-sized brain between your cauliflower ears?
And vicious mockery.
So this is the ogre, right?
Yeah,
Because you're like
looking
right
right
next
in
to
his
it.
face.
It's like...
Right in his
Alright.
face. Vicious mockery.
Great.
Wisdom save, please. DC 15.
C'est une action.
Wait, does Fairy Fire give them disadvantage on that? Or no?
No.
That's
No,
that's
just
the
affects
thing.
attack
Okay.
rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
Woo!
He's gonna
Failed.
take a whole bunch of D4 damage.
All right.
One D4. Here we
But it
go.
also
Let's
has
see it.
disadvantage on its next attack,
He
correct?
does have disadvantage on his next attack, so it's a whole 2 damage.
Oh, 2
Spicy.
damage.
Jammy. Awesome. I'm trying to decide. I need to double check Pam's movement.
You swear there is a
That's a
tear
100.
welling up in his eye from that comment.
Cool.
My brain's
Sweet
not that
whammy
small.
dammy.
It's at least a walnut.
Cauliflower ears, man.
Yeah, what a... Wow.
I don't know.
Vicious mockery, man.
No,
No, I was just saying, very
Wow,
good job.
vicious.
That was great.
Yeah, I was
That was a good insult.
deep cut.
Were you just sitting there thinking about this the whole time?
No. I was,
No,
I was
Oh, you're
how
just
to insult
naturally that
people.
mean.
Smart.
All right.
Okay.
I just know of these things.
No,
So
I
that
just-
was...
observation, come on. Okay, let's go, Pam.
and we are going to run the fuck away. Yes.
Run TF away.
Yeah, we're going to go. He moved 90 feet, yeah? To get to us?
60.
80.
He moved 80. Okay, so we are going to go 90 feet from him.
Oh.
And end our movement there. Not quite using the full 100, so we can still stay somewhat.
He goes
within,
smasher.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Perish.
35, 30, 35, 40, 45,
Limbs
50,
smite.
55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Ooh, right there. Actually, how far do we need to be away, Landris?
You don't know.
Okay.
Technically.
Well, we moved 90.
Yeah.
And then there is
I just need to be 30
opportunity
feet
attack
within
if you want to.
people.
Yeah, so you were
Effective
right there
step.
with him, so he is going to take an opportunity attack.
Yep, but he has disadvantage.
On me or
He
you
sure
or
can
him?
he
You can
die.
try grappling.
Somebody's fleshy body.
Shut your
Wait,
fucking
would
mouth.
technically be you?
So he's actually going to take out, in his hand, he's got this giant stick.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's just
Yeah.
going to take a frenzied swing at you as
As
you
he would.
ride away.
Ah.
And that misses.
Damn.
Did you roll a nat one?
Oh, he rolled a 2 and a 4.
Woo!
So, yeah.
Wow.
Good. You're like reading my mind.
And
I'm like, what to do?
your bird is just so quick, right, that it looked like he was going to hit, but
Oh, Pam
She's
gets
gone.
Pam gets good under chin scritchies and a piece of jerky.
I wish you wouldn't do that while I'm driving.
I just perched right next to her head. It's fine.
all of my animals are going to sound the same.
You shouldn't eat and ride.
I heard you get cramps.
All right, that's your turn.
No, that's swimming.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't have anything else I really need to do.
Timmel.
We're good.
Oh, it's my
Timmel, you're up.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so I have to reevaluate some things. Who
Hunter uses reevaluation.
You're within 30 of Miafine,
That doesn't help me!
and you're within 30 of these three as well.
But I can't see those guys, right? No.
He's still lit up like a cherry tree
You
Yeah,
know,
you can
you
still-
know
or a
of
Christmas tree.
this
You
one
can hear
though.
something.
Yeah, you hear.
That's fine. Nobody's really within touching distance other than you. 60 feet? Is anyone 60 feet away from me? An enemy?
Enemy, no.
No.
Okay. That is okay. These are all okay things. No one's looking super dead yet, right? Does anybody need, squinting around, does anybody need light at all? Cool.
Actually,
We've got our
yeah, we got a 30-foot circle right there.
Okay, I'm gonna say, you've really been keeping this all together. I'm gonna give you guidance. Just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll get through this alive. I'll use my action to give you guidance, and then I think I'm gonna use a bonus action to harness a bit of light with my holy symbol, and I'm going to gain a first level spell slot back by exchanging my channel divinity.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Excellent. That brings us to the
Dun, dun, dun.
The Verbeeg.
It's like
The
her
Verbeeg.
story.
Yes, yes, I love it. I love it.
She, her, hers.
Approximately 50 to us.
Oh.
Can't do that, ma'am.
So it's gonna run there, full charge, and it is enraged. Yeah, you see tears flowing from this thing as it whips a spear off of its back, launches it up, and throws it in full run.
It's gotta be a me, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It is at the crossbow wielder.
Are you 30 feet away from me?
You're out. I think I am.
Who's 30 feet away?
I'm the red guy.
I gotta stop rolling this. That was bad.
30.
10 to hit.
That misses.
All right, and it whips another one off of its back.
I kind of do this.
And makes another throw. Again, just these blood-curdling, in pain screams. That one's 20 to hit.
That's a 20 to hit?
Yep.
Yeah, I dodged into the second one that was coming at me.
You hit nailed with it. Yeah.
Good dodge.
All right.
Oh no.
So it's this. Okay.
This is the biggest spear I've ever been hit with. Ah!
Are you on
Yep.
Yep.
We're both on.
Deb?
Dead Broody, yeah.
Okay.
You're not
I couldn't remember if it was Pam or
right?
Deb.
I
Deb.
am just outside.
14 points of piercing damage.
That's a lot.
How many points?
14.
That's a whole bunch. A whole bunch.
Ooh, doggy. All right.
And the force of it nearly unseats you from Deb. It is that thing has a lot of arm power behind that spear, and you see more spears on her back.
Blue girl.
And that is her turn. She has
Cool.
done what she can do.
Can't do that again.
She's doing a great job. Honestly,
That brings us to Miathina.
I think I'm like, oh thank God she's not attacking me. And I look back around and I just see Carver get run through with a spear.
Yeah,
and I'm
just-
like, oh.
is it in one end, out the other?
I'm working on pulling it out right now.
Okay.
Like a fish hook.
I think I'll duck from around it and go for her. Cause she there.
Cause she there.
Cause she there.
What are you doing? Another Eldritch?
And
you
she-
gonna maybe do something else?
I was gonna say the only other thing. I know I was gonna light a fire.
Any spell slots?
Yeah, I'll at the base of where she is standing, this creature is the other Verbeeg. if you would.
Verbeeg, yep.
I would like to send out a little ember from the tip of Miafine's pipe. It like zips through the air and starts a little bonfire under her, and the bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area.
It's gotta be the spears, right?
So
All
like
the spears.
spears.
Well,
started
no,
to
I
add-
mean-
A spear is fine.
They don't have to burn through. It says
I would argue.
It can't be
that isn't
carried
being
though.
worn or carried. So
Yeah.
the spears are definitely like,
Okay.
yeah. I just start a little bonfire. So it's a dex saving throw of 14.
And it fails, so it takes the full damage.
Takes more.
Was it D8?
Yes, but it's not very many. 4 fire.
Hey, that's more than I did. Does she take more damage at the start of her turn?
If she doesn't move out of the fire, which she probably will.
At the start of her turn or at the end of her turn, though?
it says, you
Present.
create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. A creature must also make a saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. So it just stays burning.
Can we put a little marker on the tile?
have those.
There is
What
a campfire in.
Yeah, I literally have a campfire.
We have a
The
campfire or a
campfire
dice
is in the drawers up top. Bottom set of drawers.
Middle?
In the middle, yep. It's with all the other
I thought I saw it.
inanimate objects.
I'll get it.
So that is my action, and with my bonus action,
You're yeeting.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Come on over here, baby. I'm running away. And I duck behind this tree. And that's my turn.
I'll also say you can clearly see her feet singed by this fire. No reaction from her.
She pissed.
No,
She's
baby.
so
fire.
mad.
I back up a couple more steps, but I keep the tree in my vantage. I'm like, and then I take a big inhale on my pipe, and that's my turn.
As long as it's allergy issue.
All right. Brynja.
I think she's been like just like holding Razmir's like getting blood on her hands, trying to like and then I think she's just going to.
Throw something.
Um,
Take one of my weapons. I don't care.
How much movement does it take to get off?
Half. Takes half to get off
To
and
get
half
off?
to get back on. So,
So
if you're-
I'd still have like
15 feet.
yeah.
yeah, if you're looking
Yeah,
to
that
like
would be
not
fine
come
then.
back on, then sure. It's up to you then.
And
I
she's
think-
lit up, so you can see her.
I'm gonna slide off, and as I do, I'm gonna look over at Landris and just like shout for you, and then go running towards her, and I'm gonna attack.
Don't run into the fire.
I just shout, "Don't bring her!" because like he's hurt, and then yeah, I'm gonna full on sprint at her and attack,
But not into the fire.
but not into the fire.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Is that possible to like
Yeah,
not in the fire?
Well,
Yeah.
she's
Still large.
She's large, so she only the bonfire's only on like
One
Okay,
foot.
sure.
She
She's
just
so
has to
large,
lean
tiny.
casually to the side to not be in it.
Okay,
Roll that attack.
and I'm gonna whip out the maul and hit
Ooh,
any part
big
of her
hammer
that I can
swing.
reach. And that is 15.
15 hits.
It does? Ooh, okay.
Not a very well armored creature.
What?
Okay.
These jokes, they just keep coming. and hit my brain.
Rags and wooden armor.
High five.
So that's 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. And where did you hit her with that big old crack?
I guess the highest up that I could reach, if not just the foot or the
Go for
leg,
the knee.
or maybe
She's
the
only
leg.
10 foot tall.
Oh, okay, yeah. Can I go for the kneecaps?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Invert those
Yeah.
things.
You
Okay.
wheel up, bam, and you hear a crack as it hits that knee. And for a second, it seems like she buckles under that pressure, but she like immediately rights herself and turns on you.
Okay.
And her eyes are fierce.
so she's running on adrenaline, is what I understand.
You're just to confirm. You're 30. You're more than 30 feet away from me, right?
Me? Yeah. I don't know about here. 30.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm
like
talking
30.
you.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 50
I
from
got
you.
I got you.
Okay, and I'm gonna do it again.
All right. Another swing.
Ooh, this one's a 14.
Wait, how are you doing that?
Well, yeah, you don't have second attack.
Oh, you
Oh, I
have
don't.
second
Never mind.
attack
Never mind.
Do you have do you have two weapon fight?
I was-
No, you have
Nope,
to
never
have.
mind.
was
I was
fully
thinking.
Oh,
We're
so
yes,
that's
No,
levels.
I was thinking
Okay.
you wanted Never mind.
I was all
Roger.
excited for another hit.
No,
I was like,
that's
I was
it.
also like,
That's
wow,
it.
that's
I was like, get up, Brenda!
I thank you.
I
Fighters do get their thing at level 2, isn't it?
It's level 5.
Is
It's
it?
level 3 or 5.
Attacks back. Yeah, it's
And
just
nobody
one.
goes second till
Who
5.
gets level 2? Is
No.
it
Action
Fighters?
surge?
I'm in the wrong
You're talking about a
campaign.
subclass? It doesn't matter what your subclass is. No one gets a
You
second
can
attack
do-
until
You can do an
When do you
offhand
get
from
action
level
surge?
1 if you have
Daggers.
the ability.
Oh,
to
you
do
have
so.
it. Do you have action surge? Level is
No, she's got,
You get fighter and second wind at first.
I have
You get
second
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 wind.
wind
second
is at
wind.
first, action surge is at 2.
I have. Oh.
You are right.
It's your name if you
I have
choose it.
second
Three
wind. Let me.
actions.
Level 2. Yep, she has action surge, so she can
So
decide
you
to do
could
that.
attack again.
It's a free action.
Because I thought we did it before, but maybe.
Do it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
twice per
It's up
short
to you,
rest
baby.
you can
It's up to
do
you,
that.
baby.
Yep, you can take one additional action. Which one can be? Yep.
You have to mark
Okay.
it on your sheet though, because
Yes.
you can only do it a certain number of times.
Yep, I got it.
Well, go
Once
ahead,
per
take another
short
swing.
Rest.
Hey.
Raced.
Raised.
That is
I
a
didn't use my
12.
fucking gun. I didn't use my
That
bonus
does not
action.
hit.
Fuck, I didn't use my bonus action.
So, having been hit in the knee once, now that she's focused her attention on you, you take another swing and she deftly dodges out of the way. Seems to be a well-experienced combat. It's well-experienced in combat.
I think it's just part of
Okay.
It's a bonus action.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
All right.
That's it.
That brings us to the ogre.
No.
Fuck that guy.
Okay, good.
Do you
Fuck
just
that
want
guy.
them
Oh,
to
yeah.
not have a turn, or?
No.
I forgot.
I don't want them to have a turn.
I'm going now.
Maybe-
Right
maybe,
now.
like,
Emphatically don't want him to have a turn.
He might like realize that he's outnumbered and like that it's like a futile effort to like
I'm
take.
sorry, did you not hear the insult about the pea brain?
Cauliflower
I
ears
think you
as
should
well.
be able to make it to
It
me
was
when
a
I counted
twofold.
it.
You're right.
He says, I take good care of my
40?
ears.
You were within 40?
No.
So what
I
if
thought I
they
was.
punchy and
I watched
Yeah,
them
I
well.
think it's 45. I'm just trying to think of how
I
this is
love
going to go.
rugby. So screw me. I don't know. I just say things that come to my head.
Same.
Bless you.
Blessings. Blessing upon you in your mouth that speaks.
Blessings.
Okay, so he's actually going to full-on sprint this way and put himself right there.
Lovely girl.
Can't do anything yet. He's still just running and stumbling and tripping and swinging his arms.
Who's looking more bloody of those two?
Oh, definitely the ogre.
Cool.
Cool.
Attacking the wrong one.
With his single tear still rolling down his
You
face.
saw this the Verbeeg take a couple of hits, but she does not
Okay.
show it.
Great. Super great.
I can respect
Um,
that.
Oh, and then I still have lumbering in the background. Totally forgot.
Oh, I
Totally
forgot too.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
The bear.
The bear can move really far too.
Yeah, he's got 90 feet of movement. 80.
I think it's probably 10.
Yeah, but
And
the
the bear
snow,
is
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Bears have infinite movement, right?
Okay.
Canonically.
All right, Razmir.
Shit.
Well, do they get less movement if this is like a decline? Because I've heard in the wild.
Oh, if you can pull up for me how the bear's physicality changes due to the
Not suited for
Yeah,
going
you're
thinking
downhill.
about
This,
cows.
this mini's only
Well,
on
no,
two
I heard
legs,
when I
so
was
would
a
it go
child
half speed
that if you
or?
run down
Oh.
the hill, the bear will topple over and die.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched you do it. I watched you do that.
I picked him up joyfully, and then I was like, I didn't realize where you
Hey,
picked him up from. You just indicate.
That's probably good.
That's
That's just somewhere
You
around
can't so
there. That's
boldly
fine.
cheat.
I know.
On camera.
man, the Twitch chat's
When
gonna
we
rip you
watch
apart.
when we watch
Me.
this back.
As we watch this back, you suddenly see a bunch of people in the chat.
No.
What the hell is Ruby doing?
And by a bunch of people,
And
you
it's
mean
gonna be
me.
us.
What is this?
I'm sorry, I
I would have won that fight. Okay.
Beargate 2022.
All right.
All right.
I'm disappointed in ourselves tonight.
I'm gonna have Deb take an attack.
Okay.
Flanking
Hell yeah, dude.
on the ogre.
Let
Okay.
that bitch down like a cedar.
Get him, Dad.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Wow, your dice are on fire tonight, dude.
we need it really bad.
We do, for sure.
We deserve it.
Let's trade. I want to roll.
Are we
for
killing
dice.
loving parents to an
Aw.
ogre? Is the ogre the baby?
6
What if the Verbeeg is
slashing on the ogre.
6 total, or that's
Yeah,
after
that's-
you double?
that's it,
wow,
yeah.
okay.
6 total?
I rolled a d8 and I rolled a 2, and it's +2, so
So 8 points of damage, dude.
Baby?
nope, it's a 2.
Oh, right, you double the dice, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right, yeah. She rakes her claws across its back. It, arches its back and yells in pain, but it's still up.
I am gonna make my attack now
All right.
on it. So I kind of
Get in there.
unwind my rope and swing it around. I'm gonna try to go across its neck.
You got flanking too, not that that matters.
It does matter. It does most certainly
It's
matter.
It slightly matters. He's
Slightly.
already got
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
We're all good. We're on the same
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. 19.
That'll do.
Ooh, dang.
hit.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do, Raz.
Y'all are gonna make delicious steak in one day.
That is 10 points of slashing.
All right, and this was from your
Yep.
weapon. Your
Yeah.
Knife on a blade, or
Yeah.
knife on a rope. Yeah. And this, you do get a real solid hit through some meaty flesh in the chest, and it ripped, in the back of the back middle chest torso. It's scapular. Yeah, whoosh, it goes in there and it tears some flesh out on its way back out, and the ogre actually, let's say it does turn on you to look at you, and as it does, it makes eye contact. And
Not eye contact.
yes, prolonged eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact.
Menacingly.
And it growls at you, friend.
You're his friend?
You notice that it has delightfully beautiful green eyes.
Deep. In resolution.
Oh, shiny white
do I get a
toothpaste.
free check to see what it means by
Nothing's
this?
free in America.
Can I insight
Roll
it?
an insight, yeah.
Insight, yeah.
Okay.
You just raise an eyebrow at this creature.
Natural 20 for...
Oh my god.
I'm just
For
gonna rub
25.
this dice all over me.
He's really mad at you.
That's 3 for 3.
You killed his
Okay.
friend, bud.
Oh, that's what
Oh,
it means. Yeah.
We're not
I
his
see.
friend.
I see.
Context.
Carver wants friends
Oh, okay.
badly.
So, you rolled a 20. So, you can tell this might be the only word that he, really knows.
Oh.
Oh.
I
never
guess the
went to
comment
grade
about your
school.
brain was not inaccurate. Okay.
And I don't think he's ever gonna get a chance to.
Okay.
Yeah, so that does bring us to Boone.
I gotta move. Give me a sec. I'm trying to decide if I
you
need
do
to
have
move.
movement left, sorry.
Sheesh.
Can we harmonize?
I used a light weapon.
It was really pretty.
Inspiration.
Oh wait.
DM inspiration to Domber Landry.
Okay.
We gotta perform more often.
I'm gonna need
That
that.
was-
I'm gonna need that.
That was the light of Lathander shining down on
It's a
all.
beacon.
Lathander just says sheesh.
He's looking down like, shit, I got nothing.
Who are you?
I'm gonna move this way, staying in range. I'm gonna hop. I'm gonna jump as high as I can. And I'm gonna.
It's a tree.
I know. I'm just deciding if I need to. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage. I'm gonna hop off Deb's back, and I'm gonna try to get as high as I can in the tree.
Are you sacrificing Dad?
Do you still got a spear sticking out of you?
Yeah. Roll an
I
acrobatics
dropped
check.
it. Okay. Acrobatics.
Jump all on the spear.
Watch now.
What's your jump look like?
Whoa, whoa,
That
whoa.
thing is still a tornado.
Okay. Acrobatics 19.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You leap off of your bird. You do a flip in the air and grab one-handed onto the top of the tree. You're hanging there and are just out of his reach.
Okay, I'm gonna. Was that like half my movement dismounting Deb?
Yeah.
Okay, could I use my other half to go up another 5 feet?
Up the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm
you
just-
can go all the way to the top.
I'm gonna try to just. I'm gonna try to get some cover in the tree too, but try to position myself in the tree.
Like
so
on the opposite side of
Yeah.
the tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that I can't see you?
No, you would be on the side that I'd be seeing.
Gotcha.
And just so we're clear, it's not like a ginormous tree. It's probably 15 feet high.
Sort of a piney.
If they have to attack the tree even once to bring it down, that's one more attack than I can take. I don't think I got anything else. I'm just gonna tell Bruni to try to stay safe.
Stay safe.
Alright, stay safe.
Safe to you, because you look like you're in a bad spot.
Alright.
And she used an attack, so she does or doesn't have movement.
She doesn't have anything left. Well, she has movement, but I'm having her stay because I don't need any extra opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Solid.
He knows the second word, and that word is chicken.
Boom.
Okay, alright. Well, my plans changed. Here we go. We are going to...
You got guidance, just so you know.
Yes,
It's
yes,
not
yes.
going to be important. Just keep it in mind.
We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so that we are 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool.
Oh, wow,
And
that's
5,
close.
10, 15, 20. So you're within 20 of each of them.
And then, if I can have the she-beag, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw, please, because I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
I liked Herbie better.
Her-beag is better.
It does sound more appropriate.
Or Verbeeg.
Ooh! Verbeeg!
She said wisdom.
Yes.
Verbeeg.
So
Yeah, he
yeah,
fails.
fail, definitely fail.
Awesome. So she needs to use her reaction to move as far from us as she can. As far from me as she
As
can.
far from you.
As far from me
Okay.
as she can.
With just regular movement? Yeah.
Yes. And so that gives a...
It's not willing, so it wouldn't
It's
provide
not?
an opportunity attack for her.
Well, that's fine. As long
Okay,
as she's
and
on right,
where are you?
This is 30.
You are
right
here.
here.
They're all on the same
Okay,
square.
Yeah, that's 30 there. Okay.
She, her, hers, big.
Is this from fear?
No, it's just, it's part of the spell.
She feels
Does
bad.
Does it push her away? No, I'm asking
You-
how this works. Not
You
like
whisper a discordant melody that only the creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or pit, and on a
Good thing it
successful
was already
save,
in the fire.
the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away.
roll that damage.
Damage.
It doesn't.
Get them all.
It is technically fortunate, I suppose.
What was the song that you said that you
Well,
sung?
it's Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah,
So
so
you
you just
watch
kind of-
as my accordion flexes and groans, and almost as if the air around it suddenly begins to shift, and it's filled with different. The chords are off as vibrations of sound move towards her.
Yeah, this unsettling vibrations mess with the snow in the air around, goes after the Verbeeg. What do we say? The
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Verbeeg.
Hey, that's
Herbie,
15.
15.
Free out for
Nice.
max.
Damn.
Yeah, clearly racked with pain, she covers her ears and charges as far as she can away.
Okay, so that still gives us, within range of him, and he's okay, but more hurt than she is, so we'll just stay right here and hopefully not die.
That's your
Is
turn.
that your
turn?
That's your turn.
I believe in you.
inspiration.
Okay.
All right.
I think
And that brings us to Landris. Go ahead, Timmel.
so he has advantage already. How bad are both of them looking?
These
The
two?
probably
ogre
looks
is
better.
hurt.
Okay, first and foremost. Okay, first. I'm going to.
I'm fine.
I'm gonna stay because it seems like you got it. What was it?
The ogre is very
I just
hurt.
wanted to put it out in a tree.
Verbeeg, she's taken a couple of hits, but she's still not responding. Like she's not showing any sort of slowdown or.
Bathroom.
Thank you, Beth. Thank
Thank you, bathroom. All right. You're looking bad, right?
Yeah.
You're looking rad.
I got spare the dying. We're okay.
I'm fine.
That's not good.
He's not. Don't listen to him.
Just don't let the bear over here. That's gonna get me.
Go get me. Bears can climb trees, contrary to popular belief.
Fuck. Okay. Fine. All right. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cast. I'm gonna say, "Oh, light be with me," and I'm gonna try and open up a portion of the sky above him and cast a sacred flame on Ogre, which he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. That's my action.
And what is the DC?
What did you roll?
16.
Did you make 6? So that doesn't affect him, which is fine. However, I will use my bonus action to cast a first level healing word for you.
I can feel the love tonight in for you guys.
As I say, be with him. And then I'm gonna give you some health points.
Ooh, a little bit of healing.
A little bit of life juice.
Little bit of life juice.
I love life juice.
Life juice.
So much better than the
Where's my
opposite of life
D8?
juice.
Coming soon to a magic potion.
Death juice.
Death
Oh.
juice. Life juice.
alcohol.
Check it out.
Okay.
It is
Yeah, I'd probably crack it
Damn
on
it,
my
okay.
flask at this point.
That's okay. Everything's fine. I'm just rolling really bad. Oh, that's a healing word. I rolled a D8. It's a D4, so I have to roll again anyway. Which is fine.
3.
That's a
Almost
3.
max.
That's great. Plus 3, 6 healing to you.
Woo!
Six
Back to
healing.
12.
Hey, that much further from dying.
I could almost take a hit now.
Almost.
Almost.
With the last bit of my turn, I'm just gonna say, keep us close, as I sort of am just like surveying the scene, and that's my turn. I'm gonna go back. Bathroom.
Take a bathroom.
So, Verbeeg is up. Let me see where she can go here.
Let's just get rid of the Verbeeg part altogether and just call it Hershey.
Oh, yeah.
Hershey.
So she turns at this point and locks on to Brynja
Dodge it.
and takes her spear and she full on runs in a straight line and ends. I won't say she can actually make it here, and she will thrust.
I use my
That
reaction to
spear.
give her disadvantage.
Is that
do
Silver
that?
Barbs? Is that Silver Barbs?
Did you wash your
No,
hands?
it's not. Give me just a second. I'm doing things.
This is more
Let
important.
me just do it. Okay, so it's a feature. It's a class feature. It's called something. And I can do it 3 times, and it's a reaction, and I go,
And it gives her
boom,
disadvantage.
It's essentially like a flash of light that happens before the creature to give her disadvantage.
Returning from the
Wait,
bathroom
wait,
to
no,
hopefully
no.
save your life.
Now,
Yep.
Because we're flanking, right? Correct?
Nope.
Or no?
No.
No, because he's.
You gotta get in the fire if you want
Oh,
to
I'd have
flank.
to get in the fire to flank. Okay.
get in the fire.
All right.
It can get in the fire.
Go fire,
Brynja,
by the way.
Thank you. It goes that way.
that is 13 to hit.
It does not.
Way to go.
She gets another attack.
That's
will,
fine.
It will then thrust again.
Is it just one attack?
11 to hit.
Thrusting.
Does
now.
not.
Thrusting.
Okay. So it makes 2 rage-fueled thrusts.
I'm just locked on, full on eye contact.
Yeah.
That's called warding flare, by the way.
Warding flare. All right.
Yeah, you you. No, you don't.
She is deft for her size.
Keep
Very.
that going.
I mean,
between the two
think of it
us.
as like the two of you. The rest of the world disappears, and these are well-placed thrusts, but you are just trained enough to get out of the way at the last second.
The bear is
2 thrusts, and you. There is rage in the eyes still. Mia.
It's a risk.
Okay.
Protect him.
So the ogre is looking really beat up.
Him is. He him his.
I would like to use. So. I can move 90 feet right now with my bonus action. So, or
Wait,
30
you
is
still
my
got that
base. 1, 2,
Is that a
3,
concentration
4,
spell?
5, 6. Yeah, I'm
Do you need a little
I
doodle?
did. I had a doodle at one point, but
That's
it is
30
gone
right
now.
there, love.
That's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that ogre, I would like to use my Hexblade's Curse.
Bonus action.
This is my bonus action. I choose the ogre as the creature I can see within 30 feet and curse it for 1 minute.
What's that look like?
It looks like Mia Fine, large mitten grasps her little smoking pipe, and I like pull it out, and I think I like pull some like char from the pipe, and just like it creeps like up my eyes and like cracks a little bit, and then the cracks form on him too, and like link us together.
I have a question about your visuals. Have we seen
Yeah.
a sword from you? Do you have a weapon?
I
haven't
do.
seen no weapons yet.
I have something at my side.
We've
Yes.
seen them.
I do carry.
I don't think
I
you
do care.
I haven't
I
used
do
it yet.
carry.
I
It
do
is
carry.
carried, it is concealed.
It is concealed.
I do have a permit.
So yeah, Hexblade's Curse. I gain a bonus to damage rolls. I get a +2. Any attack I make against a cursed target on a critical hit is a 19 or 20 on the d20. If the cursed target dies, I get regain hit points equal to my warlock level plus my charisma modifier, a minimum of 1. And this is my bonus action for this short rest.
Cool, and it automatically works, right?
Yeah, it just like I think you see like black cracks of like pale violet and black, just like.
And this is the ogre, correct?
Yes, and it cracks on my eye and it cracks on his like forehead. A third eye appears and just like.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and hit him with.
You have advantage as well.
Yes, I do. Yeah. I will hit him with Eldritch Blast again.
Alright,
Violet and black. Yeah.
Natural
26 to hit.
Roll for the
Okay. 2d10 plus 4.
Oh! It's a crit, and that's a big juicy 7 damage.
Woo! 7!
Wow!
And my Hexblade's Curse doesn't do additional damage.
It does. It
Does
does.
it?
It's a D4.
Okay, so I additional.
And you
Wait,
double
what
that
you
too.
said.
There you go.
Yeah, you double the
I just
D4 as
repeated.
well.
6
I didn't
more.
know.
So 6 plus 7 is 15.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh! And then I get hit points.
You do get 10 HP. And your hex
It's
gets
your moment.
transfers.
It's your moment.
Okay,
It's
okay.
your moment.
Okay. So I think as Mia Fine juggles like the pipe in one hand and just pulling out this like black, crackling, pale purple energy, it just cycles off and it almost looks like it does nothing, and then it just kind of like boom, 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 and it heads towards him in this like force crunching through the air, and yeah, he explodes.
Oh, okay.
And right, so
Just a big blast
this-
at like the side of his
this
torso.
thing like hits him, and it looks like he like is so covered
Body
in blubber that
taking
he
it.
jiggles and jiggles and jiggles and stops, and he says, "Friend."
No.
Explodes into chunks. And the area around him is covered in ogre viscera.
Oh, my whole back is probably just like.
Yeah.
And I get 6
Blade.
hit
And
points.
it's like full on rainy dust.
Cheating!
I look healthier than you've ever seen me. Great.
By the gods, what the hell, Mia?
You see Dev start eating the viscera.
Yeah.
I have to ignore it. I'm locked in on this.
She's like
lady
catching
in
it
front
out of
me.
the air as it falls. And
And then
that's
is this the thing? I don't know. I'm still learning. Is this the thing that I can switch it to the next one?
You might be
You
able
can.
to.
Okay.
You gotta
then-
read about it, but like, yeah, there is a way to do it.
Let's get a different color.
Might be a
Oh, it doesn't matter.
might be a bonus.
Yeah, we know it's not fairy fire.
Anyway, so while you guys figure that out, Brynja, you're up.
Okay. I'm locked, kind of like you said, almost like one-on-one, me and her. I'm just gonna take an attack.
The curse under
I don't want to use that dice, though. Let's try this one.
So it must be hex. Hex is the one.
Okay, so
X.
Okay. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits. And you're swinging with the hammer again?
Yep, with the maul.
This is still really good.
And that is 10, 14 damage.
wow,
14 damage.
good
Right.
hit.
Yeah.
And where did you swing this time? Last time was the knees.
I'm gonna do the same knee.
Ooh.
Boom! Another crunch. This time she rights herself, but it's definitely not as quick as the first time. She's starting to get weary from this fight.
Good.
Any bonus actions?
We killed all her loved ones, so we should probably just kill
No.
her too.
Any movement?
Yeah.
Nope.
Stay right there?
I'm gonna stay right there. Yep.
Okay.
Other than killing.
All right.
That's true.
This is going very differently than I thought it was going to.
I thought we were
But it-
running.
Well,
Yeah.
we rolled like 8 nat 20s.
Yeah, you have had a really good
You
year.
rolled 3.
There's a good
I think
energy
I rolled
over
3,
here.
maybe 4.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
Because De Bruyne got 1, you got 2,
The 20s
Yeah.
energy on
Ruby got 1.
I got 1 on an insight check.
Yep.
Here. Let me see that dice again. I'm gonna see if it works.
Oh
this time.
no, Deb!
Deb
Oh,
likes
yeah,
polar bear
inspiration
flesh.
And this.
So I rolled this on
I really hope-
I rolled the 20.
Really hope Deb doesn't.
Oh, thank goodness she can't get close enough. It can't get close enough yet.
Da-da-da.
Okay, so the bear is going to run down and get in front of Deb and face Deb down, face to face.
I'm so sorry.
It's the hand, not the die.
All right,
Got
My
lucky
hand
hands
was-
today.
It wasn't warmed up.
Rasmus,
I'm up.
you're up in the tree.
Okay.
When's top of the round? I already have.
Mia
Alright,
was.
alright.
Mia was, sorry.
Hell yeah, I'm the bomber.
I'm half tempted to try to jump on the back of the bear.
What you do?
Do you, man?
Jump into the campfire.
Do you need some elevation?
No, I'm up in the tree.
Right. Do you need some?
Oh no, that's fine. I know I'm in the tree.
You're not gonna be up there for long.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for. It requires a bonus action to tell my bird to do anything other than move, right?
Correct.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to tell Deb to safely try to play tag with the polar bear.
Hit and run.
Well, she's going to use her action to disengage, but she's going to kind of do like a tail flail as she runs, because she knows she's faster than the polar bear is.
Okay.
So I'll do that with my bonus action, but then I'm going to use my action to attack the Zerfneblet from the tree.
The what?
The
Verbeeg.
Herbie.
The Verbeeg?
Not the Zerfneblet. I don't know why I said that.
Hershey's.
I'm sorry.
The what?
This is your family.
14.
Is it deep gnome?
You're shooting the Verbeeg, or you're hitting it with your
Crossbow.
knife? Oh, with your crossbow. Okay. Yeah. So you're shooting the Verbeeg, and you said 13,
14.
14 hits.
Okay, cool. So 15 points of damage. I'm kind of going for like neck, shoulder regions. And Deb disengages.
Did you have to use your action for that?
Yeah. Kind of does a little dance over there.
Prances a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come and get me.
All All right, and the bear roars as it runs away from it. That brings us to Boone.
Okay, alright. I am going to have, we're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're going to turn this way. And
The chaos in which this is moving.
Yeah, I know. It's like a whirlwind of...
alright. And then I'm going to look at her and say, just give up. What have you got to live for?
And I'm gonna vicious mockery her.
Holy!
Ow!
Wow!
That hurt me! I'm sorry. Boone, verify
It's getting
your character
personal.
alignment for me one more time.
Vicious mockery.
Are you evil?
The alignment is vicious mockery.
And that's a
You're not worried about me. You need to be
It's
worried
just
about him.
11.
No. So she has disadvantage on her next attack.
I'm so interested in you as a person.
Just next attack, right? Not next turn?
Her next.
Next.
Well.
I think it's one attack.
It's her next attack.
It's,
one
yeah,
attack.
her next attack.
It's
Yeah.
attack. Yeah.
Okay. Just clarifying.
No worries.
Did she?
3 damage.
3 damage.
The dice give it, and the dice take it away.
I mean,
It's
it's a
almost
D4. That's not bad.
You
That's
hear a
pretty
sound
damn
from her that isn't quite a sigh, it isn't quite a groan, but what you said hit so deep, it shook this creature.
good.
Good.
I've been
Do
in
you have
Icewind
a-
Dale for 3 years, man. I know what's
Do
going
you
on
have
here.
a bonus action or a move maybe?
Bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and say,
One of
hey,
us.
Brenya, good hits with that hammer. I'm impressed.
Oh, thank you, Boone.
You actually hit something for once.
Oh!
And give you a bardic inspiration.
Backhanded compliment inspiration. That's what that
Oh my
is.
gosh. What can that remind me again? I can use it on.
D21.
Wow. All right.
Pocket that for later.
Okay. And she's after me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The
Oh, the
Verbeeg.
Verbeeg, yes.
Yes.
I wish you could use guidance.
She's
backwards.
like, this is just sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Give bad advice.
Send her to be with her
I'm
lover.
gonna look at everyone individually as I'm kind of like getting off of the bird.
You're free to roll.
I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go directly to her, and as I approach, I'm gonna cast command, and I'm gonna say, just flee.
Okay, what saving throw is that?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
She succeeds.
Fuck.
So you say this. You say flee. And the force of your will hits her. And you see the desire to obey. But something inside her overpowers that. And she shakes off that feeling. And she steels herself.
Okay. Huh? Yeah, I'm walking up to her, and I'm gonna kind of get. I'm gonna like.
You're gonna go for the flanking.
Well, it's only got 15 feet of movement, so it's not gonna be that much.
Oh, 5, 10, 15. Technically, that's flanking right there.
And then I'm gonna prep for an attack. So if she attacks any of us, I'm able to deflect, and that's my turn.
Okay, so you're prepping a reaction attack? Is that what you're doing?
So I'm waiting for her to attack anyone so I can block it again.
Oh,
He's
gotcha.
prepping
With your
a reaction.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going for
I
that
just wanted to make sure you
blinding
weren't, because that. Never mind. Yeah,
I'm just essentially waiting for her to attack.
yeah. I'm on the page. I'm on the same page. I get you now. Okay. That's her.
Also remember, the first attack is already disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once she shakes you off, she completely ignores you, turns around, and thrusts at Brenya.
Disadvantage. Due to cutting words.
That is 12 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Again, a miss. And then she will swing, or she'll stab again.
Warning flare.
And what does that do?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
That is 21 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Disadvantage. Ow.
Dang!
They
Okay.
got a good bonus.
Your best rolls of the night.
I just.
Oh, sorry. That's 10.
Okay.
14 total.
Holy shit!
Oh, okay.
That's what I got hit for.
And this, as she makes contact, she looks into your eye as she drives it in and says, "For Duke."
You're okay. That looked just as bad as mine.
Just
Suck
blood.
it in. Suck it
I
in.
don't say anything, just
You're fine. Keep standing.
Suck it back in.
Just like that anime thing where like
Right.
the whole
the blood just like teacher from Full Metal
Full Metal
Alchemist.
Alchemist, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yep.
Okay. Back to the top, Mia.
Okay. As I watch this happen to my traveling companions, I take a long inhale and then I hurl another Eldritch Blast. As if anyone's surprised. You know I haven't fully run away because Eldritch Blasts keep like
Yeah.
You're like,
Out of
where's
darkness.
Mia? And then
Honestly,
She's still here.
oh
you
god,
could
she's
just
nearby.
keep running, and you would never run out of range.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
No
fucking
shit.
way.
Another
It's on
natural
the app.
20.
Yeah.
How many are you
yes.
guys gonna get tonight?
What is
All
this?
right, roll for damage.
It's rubbing that on you.
Got it. I don't
Give me your
know.
dice. I want to touch
This
some
is
fire.
awesome.
Wanna touch
All right,
fire?
roll for
Yes.
damage.
No, you're right. I won't. No.
I think just for flavor, the eye that disappeared on the other one, for a moment you just see like cracks across the ice and the eye like climbs up and appears on her for a moment and then
smile.
come on, damage. As an 8?
Yeah, you get like stuck with the spear,
And
but
I
then
just
you see
see
the eye
I
open
see
and
Thea's
you're
eye,
like,
and I just
I
smile.
know what's gonna happen now.
Slow laughter.
So
Just
16 plus 4
It's not the other thing. I think it's just
plus
14.
4. No, because it's you crit it,
Yeah.
and it rolls 2 die. That's why.
Yes, it did it
That's
already.
why. I
So
see.
14.
Because on the
14?
app,
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the app it just rolls 2.
14 force damage.
Do you want some fun little polyhedron?
Yeah, so this hits her full on in the face. And
Cool.
this time, for the first time in the entire battle, she staggers.
Cool. And then I yell, "Don't touch her!" Like trying to get her to like.
Wait, me not touch her.
No, don't.
Oh, okay.
Don't touch Brady! Don't touch Brady!
You hear back through the woods. You yell that out and you hear back, "You touched him!"
I did more than just touch him.
Oh Jesus!
I cackle in the darkness somewhere.
I love her. I love her.
Okay.
I just Tyler and Abby. I want to say I love you guys as DMs and like truly I really appreciate
No, I mean,
Doing here.
she has successfully
Yeah, you
stabbed
do.
you, my friend.
Brynja, you're up.
So the spear that she stabbed me with, is that her only weapon?
She's got another one on her back.
Just grab it.
You with me?
No.
She's also still got the
At this
spear
level, we
in
only
you.
have one action, right?
You.
Oh, Brett, you do have more action surges.
You do also have your
No, I
second
don't have
one.
any.
Oh, just the one? I thought you had multiple.
She gets more later.
A second wind is
thinking.
a bonus action?
Yep.
One of them short as
Ooh, that might be a good one. After you attack. Second win.
Yeah, that I was already planning. That's my bonus. Just trying to decide.
You have advantage on an attack right now.
Yeah, I'm flanking with you if you want to get to the right area.
Yeah, well. Okay, no. I was gonna try to do something, but I don't think it'll work. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll attack.
Don't forget you have inspiration.
Mhm.
If you need it.
Do you
Roll again.
So that's. Oh,
You
should
have
I?
advantage, yeah.
Oh.
Technically, you do have to be
That's
like,
it.
directly across.
They are.
Well, actually,
She is.
It's still a. It's still a
As long as you're on
dirty
opposite
21.
ends.
I thought it was diagonal. It's not all. Wait, what?
Dirty 21 to hit because it was 11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is.
Dirty 21.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll damage.
Damn.
D20 for damage.
Roll 20 damage.
And that is
Ooh.
9 plus 4, so 13. Right?
And this was with your hammer.
Yeah, my maul. So it's 2d6 plus 4 with my maul. So I got 9 and then plus 4.
13.
And
Yeah.
how do you end her?
Do the thing you wanted to do.
What I was gonna do originally was just break. I was gonna grab the spear and break it, the one that she stabbed me with. But
No, go ahead. You.
sure, yeah, I'll say that
Roll
the
right,
spear
so-
that she stabbed me with, not breaking eye contact. I'm just gonna snap it off and throw it to the side, and then. But that's just. What can I reach? With how tall she is.
She's only
You
a
could bring her
couple feet
down.
taller
You
than
could hit her knee again and drop her to your level.
you. Can, I mean, literally, she's not 5 feet taller than you, so
Okay.
you can hit her in the face. I mean,
Yeah, I'd just say that I'd gear up to hold my maul at the very end of it, as long as I could, and reach up and kind of try to smack the back of her head down.
Ooh, like spiking
oh,
a
like
ball.
catch her up on top.
Kind of
I'll even
yeah.
say that if you get a little bit of a hop and you bring her down, and you bring the whole creature down to the ground, and there is a
legs.
sickening crunch as you feel the skull give way as it hits the ground.
Good.
And we are out of combat. Oh no, we're not.
I was gonna say
There's
we
a
got
bear
buddy.
on the field.
Forgot
Forgot
about
about
the
the
bonus
bear.
action.
Oh
Sick
yeah,
burn, you're up.
and then can I use bonus? Where'd it go?
Second
Bonus
wind.
action, second
Can I use
wind.
bonus action?
Once per short rest, you can do 1d10
Can you use
plus
bonus?
2 to regain HP.
Yeah, just-
But remember to mark it off.
1d10. What was it?
D12.
That's a 12. That's a 10.
So many shapes and
That's a
colors.
7, 8, 9. Yay! Oops, that's not inspiration. Woohoo! Okay. What was the bog? Was that the name?
Did you forget so fast?
Doog?
Doog?
A Doog, maybe?
What was it?
Doog.
Doog.
Doog
It
was
was
the
Doog?
husband. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to think that I'm yeah, for Doog.
You could be together again.
Okay. So, this happens. You all see this thing go down. You all turn to the bear that is still here. And as you do, as you turn and look, something jumps out of the tree next to it. A fox. On the back of which is your Chewinga friend. He lets out a yell and throws his tiny little spear, which hits the bear between the eyes. It turns to him and roars, full-on polar bear roar at this tiny little creature. And then you see another Chewinga in the tree next to it. And another one.
Okay, backing
And
up.
another. And another.
Steps back.
Dozens of
Okay.
these little creatures appear in the trees surrounding this bear, and they all leap onto it and begin stabbing and stabbing and stabbing, and the bear roars and runs off into the woods, off your way.
Tuck and roll. Roll on the ground.
As they do,
Sorry,
listen
I don't
to
know.
our Chewinga friend. Thank you.
He leaps off the fox, he bows to you, and then disappears into a poof of snow, and the fox bounds over and hops up on Timot's shoulders.
He came back.
Oh.
He kind of yips
What?
and nuzzles your neck a little bit.
Yeah, the fox is up there now.
As all this is happening, can I go and can I collect the right ear of each of the giants?
Yeah.
Just so that we can prove that we killed them?
Sure thing.
Take an object or at least return the meat. We don't need to mangle these things.
No, I think we should prove that they're dead.
An ear works, or you could take a whole limb, but
We could take their head if you want. I was just thinking the
Just
ear
take
would
what
be
you
more
need to
polite.
take. And we'll get over it.
Okay, here it is.
So, do we need to explore the cave still?
I think it'd probably be best at least to see if we can bring back the meat.
I agree.
How is
See if we
everyone?
can get
Do
what we
we
came for.
a moment or two to rest, or you want to go?
That was
Can
so
we rest in the
violently
cave? It looks
sad.
like they had a fire in there.
Let's
We
go
can
check it
continue
out.
on. Yes. Yeah, we.
Are you okay, each of you?
I'm doing better than you are.
Once we take a break, I can do something to help you all, but
I'm just
right
like
now I
holding.
can't. So,
I'm okay. I'm alright.
I feel great.
Looks like the blood from the mouth has stopped a little. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It's blowing my mouth a little bit. The corners.
That's good.
Well, I know one thing, is I'm getting some armor when we get back.
Just put pressures on the wound.
way
Yep.
to go. Very impressive. Both of you.
Thank you. This
All of
isn't
you.
our first rodeo, so
I'm stalking ahead to the caves
I'm getting
quietly.
close.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
here we go.
There's a little reminder of what you see when you get up to the cave. Is there's 3 entrances in front of you. The one to the left has a frozen river going back, and which is the one that the bear came out of. There's one down the center that's kind of got some palm logs in front of it, and the one to the right still has fire flickering somewhere within, and you do hear the occasional bleat of sheep.
Okay, well, I vote we head to the fire, if that's amenable to everybody.
Oh, that sounds great. One question. Did the bear, like, run off as it was being stabbed to death? Or did
Yeah,
it just...
it ran off into the woods.
Coated
Okay.
in chewinga.
Yeah, I was thinking, you know, polar bear is one of the better
That
things
sounds
to
really
eat around
dirty.
here.
it's like coated in.
That bear was coated in
Really
chewinga.
turned
Chimichanga.
you like, you have to
No.
walk for food.
That's
That's
done
enough
with
of that.
that. Yeah.
That's enough of that.
That's
Nightmares
alright.
for weeks.
So it's icy river, fallen logs, fire.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
Let's
go.
go check
okay
the
about
fire.
it,
We
yeah.
can take a rest there, take a break, everybody can have a breather.
I'm
So
exhausted.
you're going to the fire?
I want to loot, too.
Yes.
Just gonna quickly look at the Verbeegs and the ogre.
At their bodies?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, I suppose I should add your...
I'll follow
your-
skirt behind you and start like doing like veil over the eyes, little like glow, like light a candle, set it down.
Yeah.
Little
So,
Toss a little snow on them.
Yeah.
on their bodies, there is really nothing of value. Their clothing is made of hide, of some like wood that's been incorporated, and what they have on them as far as tools go are very crude, handmade.
Okay.
That's what's physically on them. If you check the ogre, it's literally the club and a loincloth.
I guess I'll retrieve my bolts.
Okay.
And that's it.
Noted.
Okay.
I'm gonna skip over the ogre because it's just pieces.
Mm-hmm.
God. I forgot.
Oh, I
that
suppose,
the-
yeah,
I
he
don't
is
have a shovel,
exploded.
so-
The loincloth is still there, kind of
Actually, Mia.
tattered on the ground.
Oh, we could take the whole head of this one. Look.
How often can you make the fires you made before?
Fairly often.
Do you mind just
not very
burning the
nice.
corpse?
And a coal just
It's like the
floats
same
out
size
of my
as you.
pipe and lights where the corpse is.
Do you want me to
rest.
The corpse of the ogre that you
yeah.
killed?
No, I can
You
cut
want
the
that?
ear
It burns.
Okay.
I don't really need the head. I just need the proof that they're dead.
Smells like meat.
Okay, there's 2 conversations happening. What just happened? I missed something. You guys burnt something, and you guys are
So they burnt the body of the ogre.
cool.
What was left?
And
of
what
it?
did you guys just do?
Oh, she asked if I wanted the ogre's head because I was showing it to everybody, and I said,
I just need the ear.
Good, smart, solid. Into that.
That's good.
Break time?
Quiet to the cave.
Yeah,
Just
let's go
in
take a
case
seat.
there's,
Let's go
I
take a
don't
rest.
know,
We
a
should.
child
So you
hiding.
follow the right tunnel into the cave. A bonfire in the middle of this cave keeps it lit, relatively warm. The scent of roasting meat fills the air as a hunk of meat on a spit drips juices into the fire. Goats and sheep are held in a spacious animal pen enclosed by a crude wooden fence on the right-hand side. Other features of the cave include a wooden cart with a broken wheel. There's 2 crates and there are 2 barrels. Also, next to the fire, there's various materials kind of left there.
Sure. What do you think? Do we take a rest first and then start looking around? Or do we take a look around and start resting after that?
We should probably check the cave first.
That's probably a good plan.
We should make sure that there's not like another one. Does anyone know how many of these there are?
I'm hoping.
Absolutely. No, I just thought it was the one.
I'm hoping we're done. But
I'll take a look.
I'm bad at tracks, but I'll give you guidance.
just
Would
take a
this
few
be
minutes to walk
investigation or not persuasion?
This would be
Perception.
survival if you're looking to
Survival.
see if there's
Oh.
like signs of whatever lived here.
What the heck?
D4.
Oh, I was actually just gonna say.
You can add D4 to that
How
as
long
well.
does this
Oh,
last?
I'll give you guidance.
10 minutes.
around.
You still have use of it, I think.
Ooh,
16 for other evidences of.
16. So you look around. It's hard to tell numbers, but you can definitely see signs of the ogre. You know, the big round footprints. There's a smell
smaller
associated with it.
Are any of
There are smaller. So like the Verbeeg's footprints would have been smaller than the ogre's.
Okay.
Just a different shape, kind
Big
of.
That's a baby.
More elongated. It doesn't look like it. You see what looked to be the adult Verbeeg prints, and then you do see bear prints. And then you also see various drag marks, like just equipment was moved
Floated, scuffle. Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Is there bones?
So there's not bones lying around. There's meat on the spit, right? And there's bones around that. You'd have to kind of investigate the stuff around the fire if you wanted to know more about what's there.
In Goodmead, when a thief grabs something, takes something, what's the penalty for that normally?
Chop their hands off?
Chop a finger off so they know you're a thief. Is that a thing?
Maybe. It usually involves chopping, right? Is it chopping?
Something
So
cruel.
it used to. That used to be what it was. Is who the speaker would determine a suitable punishment.
So the speaker.
Probably ended up being some sort of chopping.
This speaker ultimately delves out.
Since the rhyme, things have changed a little bit.
Harsher.
Where the heralds try to influence the type of punishment that comes with committing crime, usually involving some sort of brutal public demonstration involving cold isolation,
a number of
depriving,
hours in the cold.
Yep, that kind of a thing.
Nothing good. All bad things
to be fit a thief?
For murder?
Well, depends on who's killing who.
I think this is pretty justified. I look around the cave.
Can I look at the stuff that's by the fire?
Sure, make an investigation check.
I'll help you.
Okay.
And while we're both down there looking, I'm just gonna lean over to you and be like, you alright?
Yeah, of
I'm gonna try to be quiet about it. I don't want other people knowing that.
With you helping me, is that advantage then?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to not let everybody know that I'm super concerned about Bridget.
I got a 14.
You get advantage.
I did it already.
Yeah,
The first one was a 7. It's a 14.
So with a 14, actually, that's pretty good for what you're looking for. You're kind of just sifting through the things around the fire. You find various scraps of fabric, different, what look to be like tools of people that have been stripped down to their essential components and kind of piled up there. You do find an unlaced boot, and there is a hat there that it looks like a kind of stocking cap, except it has like a little poof ball on the end.
Is that the hat guy?
It's not like mine.
This hat? That's the guy with the hat.
Read your
The guy
notes.
with the hat.
Everybody read your notes.
Read your notes!
Listen, I don't have my notes tonight. I'm relying on all of you. Hi.
I've got
Skidgemus.
I've got Arten Glandhig.
I was gonna say Skidgemus Dumpman.
What?
It is not Skidgemus, unfortunately.
Is it art?
Different.
Yeah, you were told that Arten does wear a hat that matches that description.
That's
I
right.
have written that
So
there's.
yeah. This isn't Arten on the spit, is it?
Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Don't
I
eat
will
the
help
meat.
you with that.
Okay, because
Don't
like
eat
sure
it.
it smells great, but
Don't
it
eat
might
it.
be a leg. Okay, alright. Medicine?
Look into his face.
22.
That's a dwarf leg.
This is dwarf.
I know.
Was this the one who wanted
Yeah.
to be a speaker?
No.
It's funny,
No,
it
no.
smells exactly like the
Please.
ogre we lit on fire outside.
He was here doing actually this.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Mystery
What's
solved.
he doing out here, though?
Dead
He
dying.
came
Yeah, he
out with
went
the
out.
group to find them
And he did.
after they killed the speaker in town. He came out with them to find them, and then they took him back here, and, well, we found him.
He's super dead.
Do you
Yep.
think
I
there
need
are
some air.
others?
Well, nope.
I'm gonna take the boot and the hat and take it
Let's go.
with us.
I guess I'm just gonna start doing a little more thorough search of the area to see if there's anything interesting in this cave.
This chamber you're in right
Yeah,
now. Yeah. As you do look, I'm not even gonna have you make a check. So they've created this pen, and they have various sheep and goats, which not really a common thing for giants of the
No,
wild
this
to
is a
tame
little
animals.
outside of normal behavior.
But you also do find that the barrels that are in this room are kegs of mead.
Oh, good.
One of which has carved into the top a crude heart.
Oh.
Oh, the crude hearts.
It was a wedding present.
Yeah. It was a present for
It was,
Rud
it
or
was, a, it,
Grud
was
or-
a, it was a present for the Verbeeg.
Was it that? It was the Verbeeg present? Probably.
It was probably a present for the Verbeeg. I can't really imagine what else it was. Does it look like it was a giant's hand that carved this?
It looks like a hand that isn't very good at carving.
Yeah, I'd say it was the Verbeeg present. Well, I mean, I guess even giants need love. Whatever. Anyway,
I love you so much.
Yeah.
Bring your fake gags.
I'm gonna take. You know, this is
Right.
a nice
love.
cave, but I'm gonna take the leg and I'm gonna chuck it out of the cave, so I don't have to look at it while I'm taking
Can
the
we
leg.
can we ceremoniously
While
burn
you're
it?
while you're checking it out, I'm just gonna watch the
Just
outside.
gonna let the
of
wolves
cave.
have it. That's fine.
I'll just
I'm gonna
do
help
a
you kick
perception
snow
check and make
over
sure
it.
that-
Yeah, do your perception check.
thank you.
Go ahead.
I don't want this to be in front of me while I'm hanging out.
You didn't deserve that. That was a cool roll, and you didn't deserve
Is
it.
there
I'm gonna say that was really good.
That's pretty
I
good.
noticed that. I noticed that.
So it's just this central
15?
chamber. Does it have a hallway to another cavern?
Oh, I'm gonna roll this too, actually. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19.
Very
It's all quiet.
I'm just gonna survey while I'm here.
You would. I'm not going to make you do a nature check, but I'd say that you could kind of surmise that the creatures that lived here would have been known to the
Asserted
wildlife.
their dominance to everything.
Yeah, and so that probably explains why you don't see a lot of wildlife out and about, is because this is kind of a dangerous area. You asked me what else you see. So there's actually several other entrances, exits to this room. Past the goat pen, there seems to be a cave that goes off to the from the tunnel you entered from. The goat pen's to your right. There's also a kind of a cave tunnel that goes off that way. There's one straight ahead on the opposite side of the tunnel, and there's also one to the left that appears to go towards the other two entrances.
Okay. All right. Well, is everybody ready for a rest?
You see me pull a pickaxe off my belt, and I bring it up and I swing it down on top of one of the barrels, and I pry the top open, and I take out a
Careful.
tankard.
Aren't we supposed to return that?
I think
Well,
we've earned a
they
little
already
bit.
drank some of it.
I suppose.
I hand you an extra tankard.
Just let me be the one who says that,
Fine.
please.
I only got 2 tankards, so screw the rest of you guys.
All right.
I haven't.
I pull out my own
Cheers.
tankard and just with eye contact the whole time.
So with
I'm gonna do it right next to you.
with 2 tankards and a thimble full of mead, your party sits around the fire and
Cheers!
gets a good rest in while we're in the cave. And I think with that, we're gonna take our break for the
I do
evening.
click you after I take my first sip.
While keeping eye contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't split my eyes, so
Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about it after we come back. From
Sounds good.
I was gonna
Can we
say
have like a
I
little
do
moment
a
to
song
just
of
chat
rest.
when we come back?
Yeah.
A song of rest.
Yeah, I do want to do a
break.
song of rest after.
All
the
right.
break. I'll announce that idea.
Sounds good. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you. Hey! We join our party enjoying a nice cup of mead around the fire of a Verbeeg's makeshift home.
As you set yourselves up for a short rest with a song
I'm
of
gonna
rest.
begin playing a song of rest. I should have thought of a song
What's the
of rest.
vibes?
Honestly, it's kind of got a little bit of a gondola feel because it is a little red accordion.
Of course, naturally.
Tonight is the night. It's a beautiful night.
It's the morning.
And they call it the Bella Notte.
Boy, this would be beautiful if the Verbeeg couple were here.
That's kind of why I did it.
Or was that you?
With Song of Rest. Hang on.
Oh, we're taking a short rest.
We are taking a short rest. We did not. I don't imagine we want to take a long rest out in the wilderness.
Yeah, and we've only been awake for like maybe a half hour. So
Yeah, we already
like
stayed.
Because we went to a place that was an hour away from the cave.
Oh, I don't need
How
to.
do I here go like this manage?
Yes.
how much is that song of rest?
Hang on, I'm looking at it.
It's like I think he rolls a d6.
I would say Mia Fine brings.
If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit die, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6.
Okay,
So if you need to regain health, this is for you.
Can the birds benefit from this as well if I cannot?
Oh fuck, but I hope I roll high.
They take
What?
They would have
5.
to regain a
Perfect.
hit die worth of points
Yes.
before that to be
Yes.
able to benefit.
So
from
if
that.
you are
So-
spending hit die, you gain an additional 5 hit points.
Nice, that's a high
Okay.
roll for
That was
that.
a good fucking roll.
Yeah. I only had to. I rolled a 1 on my d8 and it got me back to max because of the 5.
Nice.
I am
Nice.
higher than I can be at my base. I feel great, baby.
There's just like a black aura like buzzing from around you.
Yeah, I'm like more twitchy than normal.
So that's a 10.
Like
Oh,
I'm
okay.
caffeinated.
So you
10 plus
gain
3 is
15.
It's just like one too many
So 13,
espresso.
so you roll
Yeah, I'm
18 hit points technically.
Which is way more than I even need, but
Yeah, so just reset yourself to max.
Oh, she's still numbering.
Yeah.
I love your glass. Did anyone want to do anything else during short rest? To be about an hour.
Do you want to talk at all?
Oh wait.
Yeah, I have to play the song for
10 minutes.
He's busy.
Just
It's
over
10
and
minutes,
over
yep.
and
Yeah, it's
over
10
again,
minutes.
just that one line.
it's an extremely long
That's all he
version
knows.
of Bella Notte. I switch. I actually. It's the same song over and over again.
There's just like a key
But
change
no,
in the
I
middle with
do.
a really long bridge.
As I do key changes, I also change to Elvish, and then I change to Giant, and then I change to Goblin, and then I change to Halfling.
Oh, now you're just showing off.
Cute. Well, yeah, that's.
I feel
I mean,
underrepresented.
seems pretty straightforward.
I'm sorry, Razmir. I don't know Dwarvish. You could teach me if you want.
Oh,
I
I know
don't know.
Dwarvish. That's right. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah. I'm. Yes.
Are you two fucking?
No.
What?
Never mind.
What?
An oddly pointed question all of a sudden.
Razmir, you were very crucial in our success. I've never seen anyone sling a bolt like that. Where did you learn to fight?
I've been bored for, well, before the rhyme, I was a fisherman, and if you know anything about people who fish,
I don't.
well, there's a lot of downtime, and one of the things I'd like to do is just practice things.
Fish.
Yeah, and I did that a lot, you know,
Is everyone in
2
10
of her
towns,
lifetimes.
this hardy?
Is everyone this hardy?
Yeah, in 10 towns, able to fight.
No.
Spend their time.
No, if they were all this hardy, there would be less people being sacrificed, I think, in town.
In different ways, I suppose. Though. I mean, I think everyone is a bit hardy. I guess it depends on what you mean.
I think everybody's hardy of mind.
Not everyone fights, but I think everyone all together kind of sort of collectively is very determined, I guess, or persevering.
I would say,
Requires a lot of willpower to even.
I mean,
From
we
an-
kind of have to.
From an outsider's perspective who's lived here for 3 years, I would say the distant camaraderie that the people of 10 Towns tend to express is quite inspiring and interesting.
As cold as people may appear, there's a certain, I think, warmness.
At first
To
I thought it
everybody.
was
You do
stubborn.
protect your own, though.
But,
One who does right by everyone is protected.
That has been shifting a lot lately, though.
Well,
As
you
I'm sure
do
everyone has noticed.
have, the advent of a goddess here,
Right.
which is fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
It's not that fascinating.
Yes, very
Is it not?
fascinating.
I
Oh, you moved.
think we
I
all.
did.
can
Have you
agree
seen the
that-
sky? Every night, well, I mean, every day it is night because of this owl.
It's all real, yes.
It's like a nightmare that
I mean, that's
never
not
ends.
fascinating.
Yes.
What do you two know about Aura? I mean, I've been here for 3 years, but I'm interested to hear your perspectives on the whole situation.
I'm also curious.
Well,
If I need to, I'll roll a persuasion check for certain members of the party.
Pat you on the back and give you guidance.
I'll let you get this one.
Threateningly asking. Okay.
I know plenty, but it's not any more or less than
Yeah,
anyone else who
before that.
lives here knows.
Thankfully I have a pretty good score, but we'll see. It's a 9.
I don't know if you need to do that, but
Persuasion. Okay, so that's 16.
Did you bump it?
I totally punted it with my foot.
Persuasion is 19.
Could you turn it towards
I
Eli
am
a little?
honestly just trying to.
There you go.
Got it.
19 persuasion for if it was a requirement for additional information.
Ariel's a giant bird.
Is she now?
Oh, so
Are
they
there any
say.
features?
so they said.
More
The
discerning?
owl, right?
I think they say she's an owl, or that's one of her main form, I
I
believe.
see.
She marks her followers.
Oh, with what?
That symbol.
Symbol.
Depression.
Which
Yeah,
symbol?
that too.
Seasonal depression.
Sorry, it's the mead.
Drink it up.
I'm going for a second tankard.
Oh man, things just got
wow.
real. Ooh.
No, it depends on what you believe, because every town in 10 Towns sort of has heard something different about her, believes something different. You have the heralds, who, you know, are sort of throwing their power all over the place, thinking that they know what's what, and ensuring these sacrifices, if they even work.
They don't.
You've got
I mean, we've
some
seen
that,
that. They don't.
well,
They seem to just make things worse.
I don't know what that was that we saw. I've never seen any of the bodies
Come alive.
come alive. Though I've never seen any of the bodies after they've been sacrificed, so I guess I don't know.
Growing in
Yeah, that's not something.
Check that.
I'll help you with guidance as well.
Persuasion or deception,
I was going to
whichever
do
you-
my own insight as well.
Right, wow, touching on Boone a lot.
Whispering in his ear, sweet nothings.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to also roll insight if that's okay.
Go for it.
25.
The only
Let me give
town
myself
that
an
does that is
inspiration.
Brynchander.
No.
There's 3 that do that.
19.
Targos, Brinchander, East Haven.
Because I also know that you called it a blessed one.
I got a 19, so it's...
Right, but I mean, from Oral's perspective, they are her blessed. So I figured if I tried to be respectful about how I addressed it, maybe it would respond, but I guess maybe it doesn't have a mind, or I don't know if it has thoughts.
Often, when
So-
a creature is under the control of another being, they may not have their own mind. It's the will of the up tier.
Yes. So according to like the heralds and such, it depends on if you're split, if you're for Oral, if you're against, if you don't care, if you fear her. But the people who, I suppose maybe the heralds, I haven't really asked any of them, but maybe call them blessed.
You said blessed.
Right, that's what I was, he pointed that out, so I was answering.
So you're saying the blessed are the ones who die and are brought back, and it's not.
Technically, that is what people around here have known to call the sacrifices, and instead of sacrifice, it's blessed. You are blessed by oral. That's what the sacrifice is for, and it supposedly
If you believe it.
appeases
So
her.
that's pageantry. Interesting.
So do you believe it?
Quite frankly, no, I don't. I think they're sacrificing people for no good reason, other than to... I think it's more of the heralds that would like to put up, I don't know, I guess the show of it, the control, the fear maybe.
You tell the truth right now. You tell the truth right now.
With an 18.
Can I roll insight?
Did you...
Yeah, roll an
I got a
insight check.
25.
They could probably use the same
I
insight,
rolled
right?
19.
Because they're still.
Yeah, I am.
You know, this is something different. This is different than what the previous thing was.
I'll
Okay.
roll, yeah.
He's trying to get
This
a
is an
different piece of
opinion. He's
information.
asking me my opinion,
10.
and I am telling you the truth. Well,
Hard to tell.
I don't know, it's funny, my mother used to worship Oral, actually. And so I grew up in my childhood watching her pray to her and such, but she never believed in things like sacrifices or any physical, you know, like tributary in things to her. So I used to watch her, but I don't think it worked. I never really... Me and my siblings didn't really believe her. My father didn't, so they were split. Oh yes. Yes, I do.
What does oral represent?
I've never had any, so.
You said she was a
Cold.
bird.
Well, I mean, sure, but that is.
Do I know?
To do. What does oral represent?
Represent?
Yeah, like
Why
it's
don't
like,
we
you know,
make
other gods.
darkness?
To make this easier, because you guys are trying to figure out information about the world, why don't we make a group religion check?
Everybody roll one.
Yep, everybody rolls one, and I'll kind of take the average and see where we fall.
And you don't know, because you're the expert, supposedly, at the moment.
I'm tired of rolls.
You know, with your mom and all.
Hey, 16.
Got it.
Okay, not to 20 or worse.
God damn it.
I love this energy.
What
Keep
is
it
going
up.
on?
Keep it up.
I'm just gonna do
Yeah,
a quick.
that side of the table is carrying us tonight.
We got it.
Okay. You said religion?
Religion.
Okay.
So we got 2 that are under 10, right? You guys
I got
all-
5.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Which
Oh,
is
you got a
really
16.
embarrassing.
You got 11,
8.
8. So, okay, those 2
Then
were under 10.
I got 22.
22. Okay. Okay, so, I mean, I would say from your group knowledge of sitting together, you're able to kind of discuss some of the basic things that the heralds have been putting about, but also that you would just kind of know in general as being from the area, is that Auril obviously represents winter, or represents certain aspects of winter. Probably what most would consider the negative aspects. A lot of the
Freezing cold.
the freezing cold, the pain. Her tenets tend to be like isolation or endurance. Those tend to be the qualities that she puts forth and venerates.
I don't want to pry or anything, but was your mom a happy woman?
I don't want to pry, but here's a prying
I think
question.
so. How I remember her, at least, she was decently happy. She loved her children. She loved my father, sort of.
It just seems like Aurel's very depressing. Just like you said.
Right, but
May I ask a prying question as well? Is she,
well, I think you're going to whether I want
Yeah, that's good. It's
is
happy.
she still with us?
to. No, she's not.
She's with Oral now.
I'm gonna ask a prying question.
Before you ask your prying question,
Oh,
I'm going to DM insert one more little bit of information. And that is that the praise of Auril before the rhyme, when it did occur in the Dale, the purpose of it was to celebrate endurance. To celebrate the fact that you've lived through another winter. Because the winter used to come and go.
Yes, it used to be
Now
still
that it's
hard.
permanent, it's harder to celebrate. But that was kind of the tradition of Arl, is that yes, she's kind of the boogeyman of winter, but also like, hey, we made it through another year. We should celebrate that and praise, the deity for giving us this challenge that we can overcome.
So she no longer represents or is praised for what she used to be praised for.
According to some, I suppose.
Because you have to have winter end in order for there to be a reason to
The
praise
heralds are
her.
fanatics. I mean, I've seen them before. Well, not the same.
I believe so, but yes.
Neverwinter had several cults, I would call them. They would fan about and create muck for those of us trying to live in civility.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of people that worshipped her, but before it was more of a happy thing. She was not seen as such an evil goddess until she, I don't know, turned or took over, came
Evil
down.
is evil. Good is good.
I don't think it's so cut and dry.
There is light and there is darkness. And as I've only seen in the last month, darkness takes.
Yeah. No, I can't argue with that part.
It's taken a lot.
And it will continue. Until the dawn.
And with that uplifting note, you guys wrap up your short rest in a bit of dreary silence. As you kind of get back into the swing of things after your rest, you see before you the path you came in, of course, and 3 others leading out of the room that you are currently sitting in. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna hook up Deb with the barrels,
Yeah.
and we're gonna get ready to go.
Do we not want to take a look around? Just maybe they have something here of interest.
I could escort you if you want to take a look.
Would you please?
I
It's
feel like
been
this is how we keep getting ourselves into these
I
situations.
put on a large mitten.
I already know
Over your
code, it's
mitten.
fine.
We walk a couple of
Well, I'll
Do
stay.
you want to help me with these barrels?
Yes,
then?
I do.
As they load up the cart, we'll
One less barrel than we
I'll provide emotional support.
had before.
So there's only one left.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, there were
We
2
drank
in this
one.
room.
Please.
I'll fill up the other barrel with some snow to try to make a counterweight.
You're gonna water
Yeah.
down your mead.
Well, no, we drank it. We drank the mead,
We
right?
drank a
They're
whole
going to
barrel
know.
of
They-
mead.
they're
You didn't drink the
experts.
whole barrel.
Oh,
I didn't
no,
drink
I'm
any
not
mead,
trying
by
to
the way.
assume
I did-
anything.
I
Physically,
also-
I am, but like.
I'm just
me
trying to
as a
make it
character,
easier
I'm
to
not.
place the barrels
Right.
on Deb,
Sure.
you know.
Sure.
So they're weighted, one on one side, one on the other.
So
Right.
you replace the stuff that you drank with snow
This character.
to fill the water down the mead that is in
I'm
there.
That's what I
I'm
just
actually
said.
really drunk. I probably drank a
You
lot.
probably
over
drank
there.
the whole thing. Okay, make a Constitution
Oh my
saving throw.
God, Rasmus.
I'll just assist you both in this.
Wow.
endeavor.
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw. How many?
Is this
Brynja,
is
did
this a
you drink a
poison?
lot, or did you just have like a stein?
Maybe not as much as him.
Do you
Yeah.
remember?
I'll just have you do it.
I'm a dwarf. I get advantage on this
Yes,
check.
you do.
You remember the Mead Hall incident of '83? This is headed that way, Raz.
There's
This
no
is
more
headed
Mead
towards-
14.
14's a
And
success.
the Mead Hall
You
opening of
are able to stay
1964.
upright and
It's good
coherent,
meat.
Yes.
but you are buzzing hard.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Deb
right?
can walk on her own.
You good? Yeah.
I don't need this. You want to steer Deb on the way
I
back?
probably should.
Yeah, okay. I'll just keep an eye out.
Yeah, you do that.
It's always dark, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Should
I relight the fire.
Alrighty.
Should I leave you two or?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Hurry up, Boone. What are you doing?
We're
Oh,
creeping down the
I'm
hall.
gonna go look.
Transition.
So, which hall are you going down?
I would like to go down. So you said there was the one that follows directly past the shepherd's stable. Can I, on the way by, just take a quick look at the
Inventory.
at the construction of the sheep's thing.
Yeah.
It's hand built.
is there sheep?
So, it's very crudely made.
Okay.
It's just like pieces of wood and scrap metal and what looks maybe pieces of a sled that have just been kind of broken apart,
Interesting.
tied together. It looks like scavenged material. And just kind
How
of,
serviceable is the sled?
No, it's
No, I mean it's like pieces, like
There's
ripped
a-
apart. Like you
there's
can see
some
like
there.
like a ski
The
of the
goblin
sled
sled
as one
was
of the
better.
posts. It's there's nothing.
I was kind of hoping for like a toboggan we could hook to. No?
We'll get you one. You deserve one. We'll get you one if you want.
Anyway, continuing on. What's down here?
Oh, you're going out down the right.
Just a little further.
Down the right path.
I'm being quiet at least.
Not the wrong path.
I think most of the danger's past, so I'm not.
So first of all, just a few feet into the tunnel, it splits. Left and right.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Touch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, make him pay.
Where are you going?
50 gold every day. My mommy was very short until she was not. That way.
Brilliant.
That's the left. You're going left.
Okay.
That was great.
Okay. Before you see any of this room, you are hit by a smell.
Who?
Oh, it's break.
By a
A
club.
stink?
That is a stench. Miss
feels like
Miafini,
one.
that is a stench.
Is it a smell or a stink?
Well, yeah. It is definitely a terrible odor. You smell rotting, disgusting, gross. As you guys wander forward, you don't have dark vision. This
Nope.
doesn't. Is the whole place lit?
No.
It's
No.
lit.
Rasmus
So you have dark vision though. So as you wander forward, you see kind of the outline of what seems to be a hole in the middle of the room.
Oh, I tug on the back of, as he like toddles forward, I tug on the back of your hat and I'm like, stay.
Hey,
I want to see what this is. And
So you guys creep forward to look over the edge, and as you look down and the smell gets so much stronger, you
This is the
see
toilet.
the crudely excavated hole
this is the poopy shuttle.
full of bones and trash and filth.
Shit bag.
I do light a torch just to make sure.
No,
It explodes.
I was just gonna
we
say that.
see it. We're not doing that.
Light the torch.
I think as he like gets out a torch
Hey, man.
from behind him, like ghost style, I just put his hands down. I'm like, it's ghost style.
lively
The
erotic.
torch doesn't explode. It's twice as big.
Big mittens.
Oh,
just-
what a cute art. Yeah. You, as you look about the room yourself, Dark Vision Lady, you see more walls. There are no other exits or
just
entrances.
garbage?
This is just the
Is it just
garbage pit.
garbage? Okay, let's try the right one.
Hold on,
This
there's.
is a garbage room.
Are you just taking off in the dark?
Yeah. I can see the light from the fire
I love
going
this.
down the
All right.
cave.
See you in a second then.
So you're going down.
Are you staying? It stinks in here, Mia.
Can you smell?
What are you doing?
I use an Eldritch evocation to cast Detect Magic in this space. Because I want to see if there's anything in the shithole that might be magical.
Yes!
Magical
Check the shit! Check the shit!
Listen, I'm already dirty. I don't mind getting a little scuzzy.
There's gotta be a magic
I
ring in
do
there
honor to
somewhere, right?
walk with you.
I'm sorry, you're not saint.
I just put the pipe in my mouth and then, like, with a mittened, glowing, dull purple hand, like, send out a little beacon that I like to imagine does, like, a hot and cold thing. It's like, colder, colder, colder.
Yes.
Colder, colder, colder.
If we've
It's
learned
beautiful.
anything from Matt Mercer, it's check the poop hole.
Check
always
the
good.
Actually, yeah.
I'm
So
thinking.
like a metal detector-esque, like
Yeah.
beeping as it slowly
I just
goes.
walk around it.
Around the pit. As you go around, you become more and more disappointed as nothing seems to be pinging.
Yes.
It's just gross.
Yes,
As you
just
stand
as
on
we
the other
thought.
edge of the hole, you just hear.
Hey, Mia!
And then you fall.
Is it just shit?
Did we hear this down the cave?
Yeah.
They found a shitter.
Looks like there's bone,
It seems.
some rotting flesh,
So shit!
excrement, urine, all sorts of things.
Kieran.
Speaking of,
Can you
I
two
do have
hurry
to go
up?
to the bathroom.
Jordan.
We're coming, all right.
Right side, right side. something to do. There's
I don't know if
something
Razmir can drive this cart anymore, so we're gonna need at least one of you.
Well, keep him away from the other meat.
Brynja's
I'm
already
coming.
offered.
Oh, all right.
So
I mean,
as the
anyone
two
can,
of
I
you
didn't
kind of
have
scoot
to.
back, your pal well in
I
front of you.
scoot after him.
You head down the other direction that you had not headed before, and you find
Just a
yourself getting brighter, but not by much. You see that you are coming to a cave opening. That's not what I'm looking for.
If it would be
Oh yeah. So in front of you, you see half submerged in the icy mire, the bones, skull, and tusks of a long dead mammoth. Beyond the cave mouth.
Is that it?
Do you say anything?
Yeah. Well, and there's trees.
anything magical as we kind of head to this area.
You think for a second maybe your light
My
flickers, but it's definitely a fluke. There's
The magic was in me all along.
that's true.
There's a magic flute.
I need that.
Got the magic in me. Okay.
Girl, let's
I
keep
don't
looking.
know.
Let's just keep looking.
All right, back to the group.
No, there's more cave.
Not without stopping by the group yet.
Oh,
Come
that's
on,
true.
back to the group.
Okay, well, we'll go back to the group. And then we'll go to the
You
next
guys
cave.
head back into the main entrance. There are two paths that you have not taken yet. Do you take as you enter? Do you go left or right?
Which one is the one that doesn't look like it leads to the other two entrances?
Can I ask
Right.
a question of our compatriots?
Yes?
Of you two.
What's that?
Oh, of us.
How long do you think that we would wait before we would go back and try and find them?
You can
We
hear us.
can hear them.
We can
the
hear
whole
them.
time.
And then
fucking
like
around
a low
over there.
gravelly
I'm just
Miafine.
gonna do a little.
I'm not gonna do shit until
Yeah,
I
they're
hear
less than
screaming,
100
so-
feet away. Like it's not. They're not like.
I think.
And it's
at
in an
least
echoey
I
cave
should just
too.
go.
If you want to.
I'll just go back.
Okay. If anything happens to you, I'll in a minute.
I mean, if anything happens to you, I'll leave.
I get
you
comfy.
Yeah, just scream. It's fine.
Put my feet up. Yeah, in a minute. I'm gonna grab
That's
another.
each other?
I'm gonna grab another taker of mead.
It's like a little watered down already.
Sorry, it was
You
almost
taste
gone.
it. It's
Didn't mix
instantly
in the
apparent.
snow very good.
Yeah.
Separated.
So here's the thing. Both of those caves kind of go in the direction of the other entrances.
go up and down.
There's just one that goes a little bit further back than the other.
Let's go to the shorter one.
Don't fall in any holes.
Neither are short. What she's saying is that one goes further into the mountain and one goes straight to the south.
Oh, well, let's go the one further in.
Cool.
We're
All right.
going a little further in.
Do you think
Okay. Okay.
Do you think that these Verbeeg would have anything of value?
You don't know unless you look.
Yeah.
Ooh, not too far. Don't
How
die.
long do you think they're gonna be gone?
Just
I
skipping,
don't know. I can't help stupid.
Boon.
I want to look at everything.
Boon.
playing his accordion.
Boon. Landris,
Right,
help
right,
me wrangle him.
Give it to him.
None of that. Just the spark.
He's gonna
See,
get
I
just
music.
Yeah.
Huh?
You guys.
I recognize that noise anywhere.
the annoying accordion bouncing off of all of the
The
walls.
annoying, not beautiful.
I would say again in this room you are hit with a scent. This
stink?
time it's a stink. A stink that Miafine finds a little familiar.
bees.
No, not bees. It's the stink of the creature you exploded.
Oh, it's the Orcs Bedroom!
This is his, the Ogre's bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Ogre.
So your friend skips on ahead of you, probably only a little bit. You're right behind him. Boone, you don't see a whole lot going on. It's pretty dark, and there's like you step in what you assume was the alternate day loincloth or something.
Wet.
Miafine, as you walk in through the entrance, watching him
That's more
step
than one,
on the
that's
loincloth,
cool, that's
you
good.
look up and see
I see.
suspended from the ceiling a series of ropes and pulleys, and 6 baskets
Kinky.
near the.
I mean,
See that they're too high up for you. Did I just say I was thinking that exactly? And then clustered near the
With
south
light.
wall, there are 3
Yes.
wooden
I
casks
give
carved
you
with
my amulet
good
and
means
cast light
symbol.
on it. I need that it's important to me.
There are other casks in this room.
Yeah,
Is there?
Yes.
the symbol is a drinking mug made with the cut off section of a horn and
I
an
cast
antler
light
handle.
for him.
And you can tell they're authentic because they have a small B at the corner of the handle.
Oh,
It's only, it's a local thing, you know, you can tell because I like
can
heft
tell from
one
the
to
way
the
that it
side
This one's got
and like
fish.
roll. It sounds, oh, that's the knockoff. We can
What'd you find?
meet, come on and help.
Nothing
I like
valuable.
roll one down the.
Give me a hand. I'm gonna make a
It
little
goes too
sled out of
far.
the
There's-
wood that's here.
Also, like another doorway in this chamber that seems to have stairs. I don't know if they go up or down. Let me see.
Landris.
I'm here.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I
Yeah.
mixed it up.
Yeah, he's
I
been
have
here.
glowing eyes, just so both of you are aware.
Yeah, he's been here.
Like Boone knew.
I was
He was
talking
aware.
to
He was
you
like,
Minutes
points of
ago.
light in the dark.
Why is
Okay.
it
He
screaming?
gave me his image.
Okay, hold on.
The
I'm
stairs
just
go
gonna
up.
grab the other two. Just give me a minute.
Okay, we roll. I don't roll.
The stairs in
I
the
get
back
up and
go up.
start
I'm
making
not
my
going
way.
to touch those until somebody comes with me, but I am going to start
So
wearing
we-
these
I'm gonna
baskets
collect you two.
as best I
All
can.
right.
Lowering the basket.
What did we
We're
find?
gonna need a way to bring all of the mead back, so I'm just gonna make a makeshift sled with my carpenter's tools and
There was
stuff.
Are you guys gonna like light up the area?
I
or
gave-
are
I
you
cast
just,
light
okay,
for him.
I'm
I
sorry, I
assume
missed
the
that.
main
No,
one
it's
we
okay.
have a
I
fire,
gave him
right?
my amulet and cast.
It's not in the main room.
Oh yeah.
It's in the side room.
All right. So, as you lower the baskets, are you just gonna lower one, or are you gonna lower all
Oh,
of them?
we're going to go one at a time.
One at a time.
Just full
Sure,
of
sure,
sleeping
sure.
heads.
I'm a little high. I can't lower them all at once.
It's true.
I'm a little
That's
person.
fair.
At least you know your limitations.
That's important.
So thankfully, because of the police, it's not going to be too hard for
Okay,
you
good.
as a little guy. So you pull down the first one,
Yes.
and there isn't anything alive in there.
Oh, sure.
But you do see a pair of sheep's shears
Huh.
I'd be happy.
and some hay.
A hag.
Hay?
I'm going to move to the
Hay.
next.
Like,
See, there are 6 baskets
yeah.
where there's 6 sheep.
No, there's more than 6.
I was like, I don't remember.
Probably a dozen sheep.
Okay,
80
I'm going to move. I'm going to lower the next
Like
one.
900 sheep that are packed into this cave.
This one, as you're lowering it, it kind of goes ching, 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 as it like hits every like lurch as you're lowering it. As it hits the ground, you see 5 milk pails all leaning next to each other in the center, standing
Son of
upright.
a bitch.
Kick it.
Hey,
All right,
Landris.
next one.
Again, right here.
Yeah, as you lower,
Is it full of milk?
Don't you like that?
Do I like
What?
milk? I've drank milk before.
Good, you have
Yes.
rations.
Is it warm?
they have milk in them.
Is it warm?
Is it warm?
Yeah.
Do you need me to
Ew.
drink some or?
I don't know if
It's
I
been
would.
kicked over.
We don't
I'm
know
sorry,
how
it's
Oh,
cold because it's
draft.
cold there. Duh.
I see.
He's smart. It's like
Kick it over and
Minnesota
it's just a
fridges.
frozen milk jug.
Like, I
It's
just
like outside, like it's warm, it's weird.
I do taste one.
Is it a frozen milk?
Oh, you know what? That's actually ice cold, not bad. All right, next basket.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Do you know
It's
about
not
milk?
pasteurized.
Turns out it's Verbeeg
Not
milk.
Not a fan.
Where's the baby?
She's been saving up.
Can you say kinky again?
Ooh, kinky.
Why is he keeping it up so high?
Can I make this process go faster in any way?
Can you make an intelligence check just to see?
Start
Yes, you
Oh,
can. You
no,
can make it
no.
go faster. Just read what's in all the maps.
Can I help or slash lines or like how do we make
No! One at a time!
Do you mind pulling this up for me?
So slow. Yeah. So you lower them down one at a time.
Yeah.
The rest of them, there's some grains, some oats.
take
They
anything that
all
looks
have different symbols. Some of them are good mead. Some of them are other towns nearby. They clearly look stolen. But there is one that holds treasure.
Trésor!
My mitten vibrates.
So get ready. There's a list.
List.
72.
Y'all ain't here.
Yeah, we are.
Two
Yeah, I
good.
got- I
Yeah,
got
they
bring
came
ya.
back.
It's
They've
everybody
been
but
running
Randy.
back.
I've literally been yelling at you.
72.
72 silver, 344 copper, a translucent translucent pink moss agate gemstone. It's worth 10 gold, so that I don't have to remember that later. A healer's kit,
Important.
a
Unused.
hunting trap, and a small rabbit skin bag containing 10 silvered sling stones.
10 silver
You said what?
sling
A
stones?
fur bag?
Yes. Rabbit skin.
Can I look more closely at the sling stones?
Sure, what do you want to find out?
Are they magical? Well, actually,
You still have it up.
Miafine,
Oh, yeah.
My mitten
You hover over them. They're not magically pinging. They're just silvered.
Nice.
You rolled an 11 to find out why they were hanging, the baskets were hanging. They were all, like, from what you remember from the fight, they're all at a height higher than that ogre would have been able to reach.
They kept it out of his grasp from the others. Do you think the Verbeeg... Oh,
I think the Verbeeg had a pet.
What are you thinking?
just... It was a family.
No.
Was it? I think it could have been that they, I don't know, kept him
You're
around.
looking at a family.
I don't know.
You
family
see,
with
in the
adopted
cave,
ogres
there's like a
and-
drawing.
It's like a hand painted. No.
It's drawn in shit.
3 big,
They went to the Grand Canyon.
3 big humanish figures and a bear.
Right.
So you guys managed to sling all of your loot from this room out back toward Deb and Pam.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
You're gonna go back in there, go upstairs. You have a light amulet that you get to take with you, so you can see things now.
I am
Um,
just skittering.
I'm just following back behind.
Solid.
I am as well, like
Solid. You two are following.
Yeah.
Are you two hanging out by
Do you
the?
want to
We're gonna.
Do you want to take this
jump?
back
I'm
to the
gonna
car?
stay and
Sure,
I'm
we
gonna
can
make
do that.
something to bring the barrels back, just a sled or something.
Yeah. We'll start transporting
Roll.
it back.
I have tools for that.
Right. 'Cause
Carpenters.
carpenter. Right.
Hey, Carver.
Do a.
Hey, Carver. You can make the best sled of your life. Take inspiration.
Okay. Was that a D6?
a ringing happy voice.
Yeah. What do we want to roll for that?
Roll a carpenter's tools check, or
Is it dex?
Yeah,
Okay.
that. Do that.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
That's
sure.
specific
I like
tool check,
that.
Yeah.
That's a dex proficiency.
Got it.
So there's an
Cool,
upstairs
perfect.
and a stairs leading down and stairs leading up?
Nope, there's just a stairs going up that you've seen so far.
There's also the one cave the one cave tunnel you haven't looked down.
On the stairs,
the other
of
entrance.
their silvery moon, we find ourselves
17.
a walking.
17. Yeah. Well, we'll get to how far you get once we figure out how
Were you
long they're
helping
going to be
me
gone.
too?
I was going to, but can I maybe wander just a little bit and peek into the one we haven't been in?
The one,
That's a stairs one, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
No,
They're going
so
on the
there is the stairs, but
stairs.
there's one tunnel you guys haven't gone down from the main fire pit room.
I'm following you.
Without any
Just a moment.
fire.
I have light.
I have a
No,
lantern.
her.
I have a lantern.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
Carver's lantern.
Um.
As long as I didn't throw it in the snow.
Do that. That's a nice
Lantern.
lantern.
Don't even jump
You know, when
No, I
people let
kept
you
it. I
borrow
kept
stuff.
it.
Remember that thing where you had a polar bear and you just like were like, bye polar bear?
Two more.
That's pretty cool.
I can sneeze
So
polar bears.
sees the center, right? So it's not-
Very fitting, actually.
You just see a long tunnel that seems to turn toward where you would assume the entrances are. There does seem to be a larger room, but you're not really sure.
because there were 3 entrances to the tunnel when you were to the cave when you first showed up. This kind of just seems to keep going in that direction, where those other entrances should be.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to help move what we're finding.
Yeah, are you gonna help with building a sled, or are you gonna go adventure with the spelunking team over here?
Choices.
I'll help you build your fucking sled.
Alright, so we got team sled and we got team
Yeah, thanks for being
spelunking. Alright, the spelunking team, you blaze a trail up the stairs, a little green bouncing light ahead of you. Never mind. Anyway,
Question.
How big are the stairs? Are they ogre sized, Verbeeg sized, or like us sized?
They're like you sized.
Oh.
And they kind of curve up. Like, it's not just like a straight set of stairs. It's
Oh,
like
fuck.
This is interesting.
as you crest the top of the stairs first, Boone, you look into the room and see.
I think as soon as I realized they were humanoid sized, like regular humanoid sized, I would have tried to be quiet.
Yeah.
This is what's
You saw the light,
this is
by the way.
the exits.
Right,
If you want,
right.
I could go.
So you look into the room and you see in the middle a rectangular stone block. Looks as tall as a person, about 4 feet wide, 3 feet tall. That's what you can see from where you're at. It looks like.
an altar.
Is it like
There's some
altar, or is
decorations
it like
on
a
the wall, maybe?
sarcophagus?
Wait, is there decoration on the wall?
Is it upright or is it like laying
important.
like in?
It's on
It's
the
a
ground.
rectangular stone block.
Kind of like a
On the
Skyrim
ground.
tomb, like where you walk in and they're like, "Brr."
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's
Sure,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. I guess. I don't really know Skyrim.
Okay.
I think
Can I,
push
like,
back a little
just
bit.
try and...
Boom.
What?
We don't know what this is.
Can I try to just, like, shine the light on, like, the
walls?
carvings in the walls?
Yeah. You shine a
gonna
light
take a
on the
brief
walls.
look.
Are you just gonna go like around the outside edge of the room, or?
I'm going to
Outside,
try to,
outside.
Yeah.
as quietly as I can.
Yeah, as you go around the outside edge of the room, you see pictographs that tell a tale of a tribe's journey through the mighty mountains across a perilous tundra.
Is there anything that would give me inferences onto what the nature of this room was? Could I investigate?
Is this like
Could
a tomb?
I Arcana check?
It's an old subway.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Or not that close.
No, I love that.
Miafine, I have something for you in just a second. What did you just ask?
Can I, like, get an inference on what the purpose of this room is?
Yeah. Is there a check?
It's just full of soap.
I'm sorry, this
Where
whole
they call it
thing.
their best soaps.
Yeah, investigation.
History.
Hoarding toilet paper.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Well, 'cause
history.
it's pictures.
Let's do investigation.
I'm gonna give you
Translating.
Yes, please. and
Perfect.
Thank you.
Guidance in that.
Really wish I
Miafine,
could
as
find
soon as you
myself.
like step into the room,
Can't you?
your little magical sensing beeper goes off.
My mitten vibrates.
Yeah, and it's coming from the block.
Natural 20!
2 big paintings.
2 different things.
2, yes, in the
Big
block.
pings.
I'm gonna try and like taste what they taste like as a. I like.
Does the magic tell you? Is
I
that-
think
It does. It gives you
tells you
the
the
school
school
if
of
you
magic?
pry.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just waft the smell into my mouth.
Cool.
Like,
While he's looking that up,
What's
you
the
got a
difference?
natural 20 on your figuring
did.
out
wow.
the story of the pictures,
Well, just the nature of the room. What is it for?
the nature of the room itself.
It's on foot. It's okay. As if they're telling you a page.
It does seem to be paying tribute. So you would assume that someone's probably buried in here. With a natural 20, you would probably know that this is some sort of a tomb.
We are definitely in
kind of
somebody's
a-
tomb.
Yeah. I can give you more information on the story here in a
Gone a
second.
long time.
Oh no.
We're awfully quiet.
You don't care about the story?
Oh well, yes.
Oh
I
yeah.
care
I'm
about
sorry.
the story,
You
of
were saying no
course,
to
but-
them.
I was like, oh no.
Do you need
Me, what
do
do you
see
smell?
that?
Yeah, you can drag it over to that though, so I can. Yeah, well, you're.
Just wafted
Okay.
it onto your
So as you're looking around, you read the story of a tribal chieftain who was laid to rest here in ancient times. The pictures illustrate how that chieftain led her tribe to settle in Icewind Dale,
Yes,
and
girl.
how they fought off terrible monsters to claim the land. They also show how they found peace in their new home, and you can pick out an image in one spot where the chieftain is wielding a wand and casting a destructive spell.
Do they have a name?
It's all pictures, so there's no words.
Right, so I'm going to relay this to my compatriots.
Person's buried here, yeah?
Yes.
Very powerful. This chick slayed, okay? Like, she brought her people through the tundra.
Go off, Fuzzy Green Boss.
Hell yes, queen.
Yes, Frozen.
Anyway,
Snap wig.
Yes, boo.
and she brought her people over the tundra, fought all sorts of evil monsters, and this picture right here is of her casting some sort of destructive magic, which doesn't really fall with what I know to understand of the local tribal structure. Magic wasn't really a thing for them, so it's really interesting that this tribe seemed to venerate it.
It's not respectful in the least to disturb a tomb. I just want to preface that, and I'm going
I
to
agree.
turn around.
Media. Transmutation. Both.
Two separate, like A and B. I can feel there's a.
Both of them are transmutation.
I'm gonna go like halfway down the
Magics.
stairs so I don't see what
That
happens.
rules out zombies.
Halfway down the stairs,
I am going
the ones that
to,
you came up, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are
Yeah,
another
there's
set of
another
stairs,
set of stairs up.
going the opposite direction.
I'm just gonna kind of like get in the doorway. My intention is to not witness
Like,
what's
I don't want
happening.
to see what's gonna
There's
happen.
two
'cause
other
I know
sets of
you guys
stairs
are
for those of
desperate
you
this.
that are in there. There's another set of stairs with the same size as the ones you came in, straight ahead.
Okay.
And then over to your left, there's a bigger set of stairs going down.
Like a grand
This is gonna turn into a full dungeon
Grand
crawl.
staircase.
Is that happening?
As we're like loading and finishing or whatever, at some point if we have a lull or we're done, I'm just gonna like sit and drink.
Mia Fine, can we leave? Whatever it is.
Either,
I can see your mitten pulsing.
Oh,
Can we
yes.
go somewhere else? Landris.
Yeah.
Landris, there's other stairs.
Okay, do you need to go down them? We
Yes.
should probably get.
Emphatically, yes.
As long as we're being respectful.
I need
They
it!
just say that there's more
I-
stairs.
Okay, what is the value of this?
I don't know yet, but
Fine, just go do your thing.
Mia Fide's glowing, and I know she's looking for magic, so there's magic stuff up here.
We know where it is, too.
We know where it is. I'm assuming it's in the
La la
sarcophagus.
la la la
We
la.
don't.
la.
Boone, you may check the stairs. We won't be opening a sarcophagus.
Oh no, I have no intention of depriving this girl box of her stuff.
Boone, we must respect the dead. And
Boone,
I
take my
sit
hand,
a
let's
very
go to the
heavy
stairway.
hand on your shoulder.
You can insight check him. He's fully gonna leave it where it is.
Right, I let you go. I trust you.
I'm gonna take you to the other stairway.
Are you guys gonna go down the like bigger one down to your left, or are you gonna go straight to the one that's
me,
similar?
honestly.
Eeny, meeny, touch it.
No,
I would
just
have
pick
been
one.
robbing that grave so quick.
Flip a
Hey.
coin.
They
Flip a
don't
coin.
need it.
Okay, we'll flip a coin.
Anything over 10 is heads. That's an 8. We are going down the big stairs.
Big stairs. Yeah, as you
Again, trying to make sure we're not tripping anything now that I know this is an ancient tomb.
Yeah.
cool.
Big stairs?
Yeah, so you're
Investigation,
looking.
perception, whatever I need to roll.
What's your no, you're looking.
My
roll me
passive
a
is pretty high.
roll me a perception.
I will roll a separate one.
Okay, cool.
If that's okay.
So no, yeah, that's great. I love that.
16.
16?
Mine's bad, so just keep that in mind.
Good.
Shit. Do we need to roll initiative so I can win him?
Technically, it's an 11.
And oh, okay, an 11. All right. That's not as bad as I was thinking, but yeah. So you guys walk down these wider, well excavated stairs to a very it's well cut.
So what you see is like, it's like an excavation area, but it's in the shape of a ring. So you come down the stairs, and there's two hallways that kind of curve off to your right and left, and it seems like there's a bigger opening on either side.
Alright.
It seems like it goes for a while. Maybe we should.
You're left alone in the room, weren't you?
I will say that by now you are heading straight for where you would assume the other tunnel from the fireplace would be heading.
Do you think we'd know if they silently died?
I bet.
No, we wouldn't.
Roll
Based
me,
on what you just said.
roll me a perception, you two.
We're just sitting
I
there with
left
all
you
this
in the
stuff, like
How's our
drinking.
how's our
You
building
just
going?
Okay, I'll watch your back.
Your building's probably pretty good.
You're doing most of it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
just sort of
stay.
watching and drinking.
With my
you know.
back to you guys, like facing
Supervising.
the
I'm
sarcophagus.
supervising.
Like,
I was
What are we doing,
giving you a
perception?
moment if
Yeah.
you wanted to loot.
It's in your
That's a
co-player
dirty
to
21.
loot because
Dirty
you don't
21?
want to loot.
11.
11.
That's just not
Cool.
fun for me anyway. But that's
So,
my own
Brynja, as your feet are kicked up and he's slaving away, you hear
flag.
kind of your friends' voices were getting further away and up that way, but all of a sudden you're starting to hear them come out from the other cave that you had just looked down.
Am I drunk?
Most likely.
Can I hear her?
Only if she's being loud.
I feel like I heard them going that way, but now I feel like I hear them this way.
You probably looped around. Do I see any light coming from the tunnel?
Not yet, no.
I'm gonna like get up and go totter over to wherever I think I hear them coming.
Yeah, you wander back down that hallway you'd looked before, and you're like moving a little bit forward, and you if you guys are talking at all once you get down to the bottom
We're
of the
talking.
stairs.
Oh yeah.
You're talking.
You can
Yeah,
hear
you
it.
guys are
Just like-
I mean,
jabbering,
this
and you
is
like
incredible.
wander down, and you
This is so
find
look at
yourself.
the intricacy.
That's mine, sorry.
You
I don't
you
know.
run into
Us?
again
I
two
am also
two
afraid to
tunnels
use
that
it.
kind of wrap around either
Maybe I
direction,
suppose,
but
I
it
don't
looks
have
like
much
there's
time.
also a lane right in front of you. So you can kind of go three different directions, but you can also see from where you're at that there are two openings up ahead where you assume these tunnels are going to end out.
Essentially, you
Either
see a ring forming, and then there's this path straight down the middle.
I'm gonna go straight down the middle.
You've continued drinking, haven't you?
You're not here.
I
You
think
took a long time.
I'm gonna tighten up the last little rope and be like, yeah, that's good enough. And I'm gonna start
Leave us
going, because now I'm alone. And I'm like, well, I might as well go find somebody.
You're never alone with Becky.
I'm gonna go straight down the
Whatever
middle.
her name is.
Yeah, you go straight down the middle, and you can kind of see
Dip back up.
light flickering off the tunnels, the two tunnels off to your
Right.
off to your right. I'm really bad at rights and lefts. And then you hear your friends from that direction as well, kind of muttering to each other.
And then,
Not put that
so
in
you
your mouth.
eventually get to the point where, where you hit the other two ends of the ring, right? Because you walk straight
Yep.
through the middle of it.
Okay.
But then the path you're going down does continue on straight ahead of you.
So
And I hear my friends like on the.
To the right of you, down on that end of the ring.
What the hell?
has she gotten to the sarcophagus room?
No.
No.
You went the other way.
I'm gonna keep going straight.
Yeah. So as you wander
We have that much too comfortable.
through, you
Yeah.
the path kind of opens
Gotta
a
check
little
every
bit
riddle.
wider, and you see in front of you a frozen river.
Oh.
At the same time that you two decide what the you're doing.
I just think
I'm
this.
just gonna poke my head out one of the tunnels and just look.
Roll an investigation check.
I would also like to do that, but
Oh, I
at a
still got
separate
it.
location.
No,
The opposite direction. You would like to go because there's
Shit.
two
I am
directions.
still
You just
in the
turn around and
Fuck.
I'm gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll go
you're-
up the stairs when I'm
There's
done.
these weird, like, divots, like, chunks cut into the side of the ring.
What?
What do you get?
Can I get a visual example?
These.
A diagram? Does it
And-
look like a gear?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Are these all tombs? The divots, do they look like they have like a thing in them?
Oh, like a morticianary?
Well, he rolled a 5, so he has no idea.
I don't know.
But
It's-
yes,
it's
they
just a
look
weird-
like
it's just a
grave,
weird little-
grave sites.
This is all a tomb. This
Um,
entire thing is a tomb.
Well, then wouldn't the Verbeeg have set it off? If there was any curse here?
I would assume that. Well,
This
I'm
space
not
they
a,
couldn't
I'm
enter
a
into.
purveyor in curses. I'm just saying we are trotting on the final resting place of whatever is dead here. And perhaps we should take our mead, get back to good mead, and let them rest.
Did I get any negative impression
Unless, of
from
course,
upstairs?
anyone wants to loot.
I hear that and smile in the dark.
Do I make it up to Niafine at all?
You're going for me if you. Oh, so you went back the other way and went up the
No,
stairs.
that's the way I went.
Yeah.
Because I tightened the rope and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go try to find somebody. And, I went
And
up
so
the
you
stairs.
followed the way that you knew. Okay.
I shouted that, so I don't know if you can hear it.
So, and then you were still in the room and you wanted to look down the other set of stairs that they didn't go down.
Yeah. I'm in
Okay.
the sarcophagus sort of space, and I think I just take a moment
This is a cough.
to just be like, as one dead thing to another, like, pardon me, just gonna scooch through here respectfully, and I just glance down there.
Can I see if I hear that?
I don't say that out loud,
You
Sugar
don't.
Pants.
You don't
I
say
don't.
that out loud. When you said it out loud. Okay, fine.
I was just adding to like the theater of the mind.
Okay.
Yeah, so as she starts stepping down the stairs the other direction,
very
you
far,
are
though.
coming up the stairs from behind. You guys are peering down one hallway and you're looking at a frozen river. You, Miafine, see a... What do you see? What do you...
Dirty 20 for investigation?
You get down the bottom of the stairs and you see before you a frozen stream head. You can see the stream that runs down to the left, but you see a frozen pool at the back of a dark cave.
Diving board?
Yes, a very large one. No.
It was somewhere upstairs.
You can also make out something below the ice. Do you want to investigate? Or are you gonna get closer, or are you just gonna stay back?
I will turn on my little magic sensing mitten hand. And just for fun, because I'm alone, I'll take off the mitten and reveal a bone white hand. And I'll feel in the darkness for some magics.
I love it.
Are you
It
in
just
here?
pops off.
Stop it! No!
Handy Annie.
You do get a little bit of a pang. There's a little radiation, an aura, really, from under the ice. There is an aura of abjuration.
Oh, the sweet cinnamon of abjuration.
But as you step closer to kind of investigate the ping, you see beneath the ice a stone statue of a smiling young man, naked, except for a well-placed oak leaf, with his face turned towards the sky.
Can I judge his physique? Like,
You certainly can.
The retribution is
If you're gonna body shame, you can't. But
does he like look good? Like, is this like a decorative
the statue? Is this like a...
Do I see
The
this?
fig leaves,
There you
did
go.
you know the
I was
fig
like,
leaves were
I'm
added
somewhere on this
afterwards?
river.
Yeah, it was all peanuts for most of the time. They
Yeah,
added
would you?
cloths. The magic napkin, we like to call it.
We'll look up the statue really quick so I can explain more of that. In the meantime, you were probably hitting the top of the stairs. You see a tomb before you. You gonna keep going? You gonna hang out in there for a while?
I'll take a brief glance. Is this dwarven?
Is this dwarven?
What is what dwarf?
The tomb, the people? No.
Nothing.
No,
Okay.
not dwarven.
The stonework in here is kind of shoddy, it seems.
Cute.
I'm gonna walk over to the tomb.
You're gonna go look at the stone tomb. Cool. You hang out there for just a minute. What did you guys want to do?
We were just investigating around the area. We just want to go off to the right side.
Off to the right side, yeah. You guys swing through to the right side. You see a large path hewn through the middle of what you assume this circle with all of the tombs in it is. So right through the middle. You step out and you look to your right, and you probably can see Brynja staring at the lake. You look the other way and you probably see a flickering light of the cave, or of the fire from the room you guys had been.
Brynja,
Yes?
come over here. What are you doing?
Just lost in thought, I suppose.
All right, well,
And I'm gonna...
we're investigating a tomb.
Oh!
That isn't well placed at all.
Where is Razmir? I turn around and look back down the thing.
Oh,
I think
this
he's with
isn't
the
a real
cart
thing to
going
do.
to get the rest of his
Got it.
stuff.
I was looking
I'm getting ready to shove the stone out.
I know
Is he
you are.
leaving? No, he's just going
Fucking
back
dead.
to the
I got a
things we
pickaxe
lowered.
ready.
He's
Dead.
going to get the stuff we brought down from the ceiling.
Do you want to die?
He finished his cart.
It's just the end of Razmir's story.
Oh, good.
dead
Well,
body. What are you supposed
do you want to help us? I'm just looking around the tomb just to see. You know, 'cause
A tomb?
This is a tomb, actually. This is an
Oh.
ancient tomb
Anyways,
of some boss bitch. I don't know.
Alright
She
guys, we
was
got like 5 conversations going on. Let's bring it down to so what's going on here and then what's going on here.
If Razmir is looking to leave, then perhaps we should all leave. I mean, it's just a tomb.
Yes, I think we probably should. I don't know.
I don't know.
So while you guys are having that conversation,
I can probably hear whispers of that.
yeah, you definitely hear that. They're not that far away. And you would hear the sound kind of coming from downstream. And you are inspecting the tomb. What you gonna do?
So I walk over to the sarcophagus. Any engravings on it, like a name or something else that might be
That statue's come
indicative
alive.
of who is buried here?
Roll me an investigation.
It's got some
Okay. 7.
A 7. You look over this stone and it doesn't have any writing on it. Pretty much just looks like a stone slab.
It doesn't seem so scary. I take out my pickaxe and I do a light tap. Is it hollow?
You hear a tap back.
No, it is thick.
Ooh, she's thick. Ka-chonk.
With 3 C's.
I'm just gonna wind up for a good old pick swing.
Woo!
Roll an attack.
Actually, it's a big old stone slab. Roll for damage.
Can you do an intelligence check?
And he's
I don't know how much damage a pick does. Does a pickaxe do max damage to non-living creatures or non-living objects?
Roll damage.
Adamant.
Two bricks in stone.
Two-handed. I'll do a D8.
Alright.
1 plus
Oh
minus 1. 0 because it's
Yeah,
strength.
it completely rejects your hit as you ping, and then you almost fall backwards from the force with which it did not.
Okay.
Do it
Okay.
again.
I'm
Do it
gonna
again. Do
roll
it
up my
again.
sleeves. Okay, I got it. I got it. Yes.
I hear that in the
2 damage.
cock an eyebrow.
This time, a teeny little pebble comes up.
At
This
what
could take
point
a
do we
while.
hear?
Yeah, you guys
You
you
hear-
guys now hear the 2 thwacks
Shit,
coming
he's
from
in the
the tomb.
sarcophagus.
You said Razmir was at the cot.
What?
How we start going.
You run back
I'm
up there?
sprinting.
Are you guys running behind, or
Yeah.
you just kind of leisurely?
I could be digging the
I'm
mammoth out.
just
You don't
keeping
know.
at pace.
I didn't know what's going on. I didn't know there was a
Are you?
sarcophagus.
Do you
But
even?
you hear the
The tinking.
ting-
Yeah.
yeah. So.
Yeah, you don't care.
I offer
You're out
my
of it.
hand.
You're
I
running.
offer my hand.
Okay.
He's gonna be a little behind. Did you come down to talk to them, or you were just up there? Are you gonna?
I think I hear my friends making a commotion, and I think that means they're still alive. So I'll entertain this statue for a bit longer.
Cool.
I
To explain what I was looking up earlier, it looks very much like a stringy Greek statue, just like a young man.
like prime form, very
Right.
stylized.
Just, I mean, not like a built man, but like a Greek.
Very live.
Grecian-
A boy!
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And he is completely in the ice.
And yes, the statue is completely in
10 feet
ice.
back, 30 feet.
It's underneath ice, so it's
Okay.
not necessarily encased.
I believe.
It's just there's a big thick layer of ice.
It's a leaf of protection.
Is it something that I could try and melt him out with a bonfire?
With some time, perhaps.
Mayhem.
You do hear a pickaxe going to town in the other room.
1 second.
I
let me
think,
see how
like-
thick the ice is.
How much trouble this might get me into? And
Yeah, you
like,
definitely could. If you.
Is
do
it
this for a
worth
while.
it? And then I think about like all the things that have to like wait in the cold dark,
I know what
and
you're
I
doing.
like try to put it out of my mind.
I'm gonna
We
say
should summon both the bosses at the same time. I'll get the one in the.
there's a
sarcophagus, you
solid
get the one in the
3
ice.
feet of ice between you and this statue.
I take a couple steps back, and with near a flicker, small bonfire starts to burn over top of his
Okay.
area.
And are you just gonna keep repeating that for a while?
Yeah, if I could.
It was like it
maybe-
holds for a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
you
so
can
if
concentrate it and just
If
let
it
it
goes
melt in.
like out, I would just like do another one right next door and like
Yeah.
widen the hole of it, and then do another.
It's
But
very, very slow going.
And I
just so
think
you
I'm-
know. It's like
I'm also cognizant of what is happening auditorily. If I suddenly hear like, "Oh God, boom, your shins" or something,
Where'd your feet go?
I'll divert my attention back out.
Cool. All right. So high alert while melting ice. Cool beans.
Running.
You swing. Ping. Second one. It is. You might have time for a third swing if you want to try it before Boone gets in there.
I only take I take brief moments between swings to listen. Cause, if the whole thing cracks and all of a sudden like screeching comes out, I'm just gonna, I'm a ditch.
Right.
Where are we running?
But yeah, I'll keep
we're
swinging.
going to him.
So maybe a third one.
maybe
Yeah.
do another
Yep.
attack.
Yep.
7 points.
7 points of damage.
This one feels better, but again, maybe a chunk of stone 2 inches across comes off.
Okay.
It is a very thick slab.
Okay. Just, as I'm swinging, I'm just going to think about it for a little bit. Does this look like something that was made to keep someone in? Just,
For someone out.
it seems a little thick for like your standard sarcophagus.
I would make a history check.
Okay.
Well, so we'll call it history to discern the
She was a
purpose
hated
of
witch.
the burial.
She was
She
a
was
hated witch. We
sealed
said, "See
away."
you later, bitch."
Natural
She
20.
wasn't good.
I give you
So
that.
you're from the Dale, right? And you have
From
you
me.
partook in many different types of gathering of money,
Like
right?
Brooklyn.
So at some point, I think you may have
Yeah.
dipped a toe into some grave robbery, perhaps. This is generally how to stop a grave robber: is to make it very difficult to get in.
Okay.
Grave robbing 101.
I got all day.
Okay, roll another damage.
7 again.
Yeah, another little
Cool.
chunk comes up. You've made probably the size of a fist impact on the top of like a big hunk of stone.
Out of character. Is it just a lid he can push off?
That's
Cool.
so funny.
Good to know.
Is it? But like, it's like a lid, right? right?
Yeah, of stone.
Yeah, it's a hefty lid.
So
Yeah,
if I had friends with me, I could maybe do it. But
possibly.
Maybe.
But you don't.
I do minus
Friends, you
my
say?
damage when I swing, so I can push anything.
So as you hit it for the 4th time, Boone slides into the room.
Okay,
Oh, full like diving tackle.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna tackle him?
Yes.
Do you want to knock him over, or is that your intention?
Yeah, I want to stop him
All
from
right.
doing what he's doing.
What is that? A contested strength check?
It's acrobatics or strength, depending on
Yeah.
if you're gonna dodge or not.
Yeah, are you gonna just accept the...
No, I'm just gonna jump a little.
Okay,
and then
contest.
maybe he'll go
Contest.
under me.
Yeah, you can contest with acrobatics then.
We're running in.
Yeah.
He grabbed me and
Are you guys running, or are you
ran.
just kind of...
We're following.
Okay,
Okay.
you're following.
Right.
So you're not gonna... You're gonna get there in a
getting
little
there.
bit
Yeah.
after this,
13.
probably.
10.
Yeah.
Cool. So Boone slams into your chest. You both go
A
backwards
tiny
and onto
green
the
meteor.
ground.
Flop on my ass.
As
Wow.
you two crest the top of the stairs and see your friends gathered up on the floor together.
Why are you robbing a tomb?
Mia
Because-
Fine hears that.
I'm sorry, what?
I can't watch this. I
What?
turn away. Walked around.
What's going on here, Kava?
I'm getting the treasure out of the tomb.
You're robbing that tomb.
He's robbing a grave.
Kava,
Oh,
aren't we
come
just
on, you steal from dead things all the
aren't
time.
we just a little bit
Mind
more
you,
than
we
this?
just killed a
Sometimes.
family.
You're like
Okay.
halfway down the main stairs
Yeah,
on the other
just-
side.
Gods don't exist
Yeah,
where I
yeah,
come
yeah, yeah.
from, so
Having a loud conversation.
I like
It's
the
like-
idea.
Gods don't exist where you come from.
What?
it's a long story.
I like the idea that
What the hell
Landris
does
is
that
like
mean?
being
We
pouty.
can talk about it another time.
I mean, there's a,
Carver,
I mean it in a literal sense.
gods don't exist. Where you come from.
Like I said, we're in a creepy tomb. I'm gonna rob it real quick. If you don't want to help, that's okay. But I'm pretty sure they keep all their valuables in there.
Mia, where are you?
I'm occupied.
Were you here, like, holding
just,
a
like-
pipe in my mouth?
Yeah, up the stairs you
It's
had
just
not
a boil
gone
of
down
water.
yet.
If you'd like, you can
Occupied with
smell.
what?
You can smell out Mia Fine. I think I smell heavily of like clove cigarettes of some kind. I'm just
that's what we came for, didn't we?
True, but we got lucky and we found
I
a
found
giant
something.
treasure chest with a dead body in it.
I'll find Mia. Just
Giant
trying to stay together.
Yeah, you walk back up the stairs, like skirting around the edge as much as
You
you,
don't
can.
have to
Sorry
agree
with
with
me
me.
sitting
But-
on your chest.
Trying not to look at them. Yeah, the little Verdant just like, no.
Don't rob graves. I mean, honestly, if you look around at the pictographs, it's fascinating. This woman led her people across the tundra.
And I'm not gonna damage the story. I'm just gonna steal what
You're
she
just
has.
gonna steal her shit?
Yeah, like
She doesn't need it
anybody can come
anymore.
in here and see the story.
What the fuck? You just chained...
I don't know. I'm sorry. I've had a little bit to drink and money is nice.
As the volume escalates and you three are arguing, Landris
We all got shit we gotta do.
gets down to the bottom of the stairs and you see Mia just casting bonfire repeatedly on a frozen pool in the middle of a room.
It's just boiling water in a hole.
Yeah, it's probably a half-inch down now.
You making headway?
I'm going to the bathroom.
No, well, no, that's a lie.
Oh no, you caught me.
Mia, your hand.
I put it back in the middle.
Oh,
There's something in the water.
It's-
Do you want to see it?
yeah. Just
Take a look.
I look in the water. I see what I see.
I think about pushing Landris in for 1 single second, and then I'm like,
The half-inch of water?
Yeah, there's like nothing. It's like a wet puddle.
You imagine it nonetheless.
Mia, if you want help, I can't help you right now, but I can get rid of some of this water tomorrow if we need to. What are you doing?
Are the others dead?
No, they're not. They're just
Okay.
doing something to tomb. Do
Oh,
we?
desecrating the body.
How long do you think this is gonna take?
I'm not gonna touch the body.
I'm still doing it.
We don't
You
need the
clearly
dead
know
body.
that it's long time. You are straight up lying to him.
Not long.
Okay.
I have the ability, and this is not purely for tantalization, to remove the water that we need to remove.
Well, then
Tomorrow, not today.
Then Lathander has blessed you.
He has.
Joyous day, and I take a big inhale.
I suppose tomorrow will be a joyous day, so maybe we should just go or find something. Do you? You're not making headway with this.
Tomorrow.
This place will be sealed and it is safe currently. So.
If Lathander wish it will be safe.
Pausing that conversation back to the argument happening up above. That is like the echoing background to that conversation.
I almost feel like at this point, correct me if I'm wrong, that Brynja has picked Boone up off of Carver now and has set him aside so that you two can open the tomb.
Are you doing it?
So, Boone, are you more concerned about something scary in the tomb?
No, it's the preservation of this historical site.
Yeah, and
You got 'em all,
instead
bro.
of this cool stuff being
I know, I'm
viewed by
pacing.
anyone, it's just stuck here in a rock.
Yes, but it was important to the people that left it. It's the importance of the history of the cultures that live in this area that's important to me.
Do you want to, like, take some rubbings and bring them back to someone? Like,
Well, naturally, you think...
I rifle through about 50 pages
He already has
of
them.
rubbings.
Beautiful.
well, there you go. You're preserving the history.
It's not the same.
I don't see the value of this sarcophagus.
I'm gonna walk up to it and try to open it.
What's your strength? Your score, not your modifier.
So you mean like if I
Mage.
have skills?
No,
Yeah,
you
just-
mage.
You just look
You
at
mean like
the
just like
oval
plus?
number.
I like
Oh,
us.
18.
I think we're
18. Does not you no matter what you do, you put your back into it, you chug your feet. There is not a budge.
I think maybe we might have to just leave it.
Well, I was perfectly fine until I got tackled, you know. In about an hour or so, there'd be a big enough hole to reach in and grab whatever's in there.
Fine, use your fucking hammer.
I don't.
What is everybody worried about?
Swing, bitch.
I don't want to ruin it though.
Swing, bitch.
There's not even any writing on this rock.
He's gonna ruin it worse. If you hit it with the hammer, at least maybe it'll just shove it off to the side.
Kava, aren't we better than this?
You know,
Yeah, you gonna hit it? Yeah, roll damage.
I want those magic items.
I kind of just...
you as a goblin.
As a goblin,
Landris
but like
I don't
as
think
Landris.
Okay, just a normal like attack roll.
This is unholy.
I'm sorry, but that dead guy, he's not using anything.
Girl, lady,
Girl.
woman,
Dead woman.
It is a
She, her.
She was a great
Verbeeg.
Yeah, she was. 1,000
17.
years ago.
Verbeeg.
You roll to attack. You can just roll damage because it's a big stone slab. You can hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna move.
You're not gonna miss it.
A big stone slam.
Well, that's
A big
I'll take it.
down.
What's this one? So that's 10 plus 4, so 14.
14. Kunk! Another big chunk, probably 2 fist size, comes off it.
This feels really shitty.
Are you going to keep complaining about it, or are you just going to dedicate yourself to the
Yes,
task?
but
I'll help you. I'm going to start swinging in the same spot.
Are you both gonna just start wailing on this thing?
yes, sir.
Boone, are you gonna do anything about it?
I can't.
You just walk away 60 feet.
I know. I walk down to join you two. Just
Yes. As the echoing of chink, 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 as
So
you
classic
two whack
flame
at
robbing rules apply. If any
It wouldn't
black
be the first
smoke
time that
or
we've done
screaming comes from the, we run. Okay.
Okay.
Runners rule.
Yeah.
No need,
Yeah.
no need to roll any dice.
No more? Okay.
No,
Yeah,
because
no,
you're just gonna sit there
well,
and keep hitting it.
Yep,
You'll be
yep.
successful.
As that
weird happens.
echoing is happening, ting,
Oh,
ting,
God.
ting, 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 ting.
Boone does walk
Boone.
down next to you two and just sits down in the snow. Just
Having
Yeah,
fun.
you're sitting down in the pool in between the two of them,
No, not
watching
in
the
the water.
bonfire. No, I mean on the frozen part. Sorry.
just
What
starts
are they
idly
doing
stabbing
up there,
the part she's
Boone?
trying to melt with my rapier.
Cute.
Boone, what are they doing out there?
You're breaking the sarcophagus.
You blew already.
I wish I can.
I don't know why you asked.
wish I thought it was bad. Is it
I
bad
just
that I
wanted to
don't?
It's really not great. It's
What's
for,
the worst that could happen?
oh, I don't know, a curse that lasts 1,000 years.
I only live for 400, so-
Zombies.
Well,
Well, I don't, but
Yeah, a curse for 1,000 years for you. I mean, you're only taking 10% of it.
do
Like,
either of you know anything about iconography? A young boy with
Transmutation.
a
Hang on, Mia, you said there was transfiguration?
abjuration.
No,
It
there's
takes-
abjuration here, right?
Abjuration here, in the other
No,
tunnel with the
evocation there.
sarcophagus, there was two
there's abjuration here.
transfigurations.
I thought it was
Two separate
evocation.
things.
The statue?
No evocation.
I was like, it started with a T.
Abjuration.
The one upstairs was
Abjuration
T.
in the lake. Upstairs is
Trans.
transmutation.
Yep.
Do you think they might be dating or something? I got
I
vibes.
kind of get
I'm
the
sorry,
feeling they
what?
might be fucking.
I don't know.
They might be fucking.
I don't know. I can't pry, but I'm not sure.
Sometimes
It
in
is, you know,
Icewind Dale, people get divorces when
it
they
is live
don't
and let
work
We're just
out.
gonna gossip, I think.
Yeah.
Cool,
As
cool.
we
And you
continue
guys
to
gossip
open-
to the beat of
Do you
the
have an
the
ace?
chipping stone.
No, we don't.
Did you talk about us on the way
I
up?
don't know what.
no, I didn't.
I don't know Harry what.
Do you think they know? You guys are asking. You guys are keeping the secret that you
Okay,
guys are
cool.
actually.
Cool, cool, cool.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoa,
It's going so far, so
Okay,
quick.
date again.
whoa.
True love is a great.
As we're doing this, I'm just like, Carver, do you really think there's anything in here that's going to be worth anything? What?
I
what if we
mean,
just.
why is it so heavily protected? I mean, this is classic tomb robbing stuff.
But there could be something really bad in here.
There sometimes is, and I mean, I've rolled the dice a few times and I'm still good, but who
Come on,
knows?
guys.
Oh my God, I can't
So
wait for this
as
to
you
be like-
guys, I'm gonna say that it's gonna take about an hour
Oh,
to
God.
get through the stone.
Holy shit.
How about the lake?
You guys get down probably a fifth of the way in that time to the statue.
Sweet.
While you're doing it, because it's taking a while, at some point we would realize that this is taking a long time and resign ourselves to letting it happen. I'm gonna aid you with Sacred Flames. It's radiant damage, but it's stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
Can I
You do-
vicious
you-
mockery the
you-
ice?
No.
Probably
I-
not.
I don't think the
Terrible.
ice would hear
Sure.
you.
You could
Yeah,
smack it
yeah.
with your
You're
accordion.
positive.
No, but like I'm gonna say no.
I have a dagger?
Hey Boone, we've got it. We've got, buddy. You're
You
gonna
can,
get all wet.
I mean, you
I'll
can.
just thriller it.
D-
Or slash her.
Would you mind entertaining us with a song?
Of course.
Delicious.
Good. Okay. So the accordion goes.
Wait, would you say that you whistle while you work? Sorry, that was a reference to it.
They are doing different flames, so there was
Yeah,
gonna be.
yeah.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco inferno. Burn, baby, burn.
It sounds like they're having a good time over there.
You guys finally ka-chunk through the stone well enough that you see a large portion has been
Small hole
taken
you can
away,
stick your hand through.
kind of near the middle top, and you see a body, or not a full body. You just see part of the body, and you
A
see
skeleton.
in the hands a gnarled wooden stick, about yay long, dark wood with a couple of little knots, and it you would assume is a wand. It looks like a wand, and then in the other hand you see a smaller than a baseball, kind of sized, iridescent orb.
Take a bow. Take a bow.
Grave robbing rules.
Treasure goblin.
You go for one, you go for the other.
Should we?
Well, I
do
got a cloth.
Get a
Yeah,
cloth?
yeah. Get a
Yeah,
cloth. You
yeah,
know the rules. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'll grab the orb.
Wrap it.
Sure.
Wrap your hand.
Grab the stick.
Read your hand.
Okay.
Just
Band.
Okay.
Is there anything else in there?
Yeah. Is there money?
There's a body. There's no money.
Damn it.
There's like a. I say mummified loosely. Like there's still like jerky skin
Like a dress.
over the top of the skeleton.
Oh my God! Please
Can I?
no.
Can I?
All the clothing seems to have been just about rotted away.
It's very old.
Can I
Glass
tell
of
like
water.
what race or what gen? Well, we know it's probably a woman.
woman.
But do we know what like race or anything? Okay.
Okay, I mean,
Do I know? Do I know who this is? Is this like
Thank you, Douglas.
a legend in the area or a folk? This tribe? Do I know it or not?
Well, I'm not even gonna make you make a history check. I would say that based on
If I
the
don't know
drawings
it,
and based on your living here, you would realize that this is probably older than recorded history. And if anybody knows this story, it would be the nomads, the Reged tribes that live on the glacier or in around the Icewind Dale.
this is old stuff.
This is
Honestly, I think this is the oldest tomb I've ever gone into.
I think so.
Well,
Anyway, is there anything else? I was hoping there'd be money.
yeah, me too.
Jewels
Usually they
or-
keep like, you know, all their shiny shit.
It's
in
just
the tomb.
just a stick and a bowl.
Yeah.
Play stickball.
Well, should we try to
So
sort
which one got which?
Well, I was.
I took the stick.
I took the orb, but I wrapped it. I used a cloth.
Yep. You used a cloth. You
I'll
used
take
a cloth too.
closer.
Because everyone knows that if you wrap a cursed object in a cloth, it makes it
It's the
cursed.
same.
It's just nightmares. If you
Yeah.
have a
Jeff-
blanket over you, they can't get you.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
That's
And
how
it's
it
the
works.
same as
that is
monsters under the
facts.
bed.
It's
I mean,
better than nothing.
It's some curses are
But
contact
yes, we wrapped them in
activated. you know?
cloth.
This is how magic works.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have those items.
Just
I was thinking about maybe just like.
Yeah, make sure you put those into your inventory so I don't have to remember.
A stick and a
Little wand of
Stick.
fireballs.
Yeah, totally.
Someone would have to do something like cast Identify on that to find out.
It's
I don't
definitely
have
a
that
stick.
yet.
And a ball.
And a stick
Orb.
and a ball.
Well, should we try to sort of put
Well-
it back together a little bit? Should we?
I was
move
thinking
the
about maybe
stones?
just like
Maybe,
covering it with
should
a
we
thick
cover
blanket.
it?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Do you have a thick blanket to
They-
I have
No.
many thick blankets. Yes.
You do? Why
Yeah.
didn't you offer some earlier when we were
It's just a
sleeping?
quilt.
You know I have blankets all the time.
He was waiting for
You know these things.
This is reminiscent
It's
of
a
putting like a
married couple.
garbage bag over your broken car window.
We
that's
try
what it
to
is.
tarp it. We're-
Yeah, you guys get a bag thrown over. You guys gonna
Okay, well,
you guys gonna put those with the stuff. You're gonna go down to
Yeah.
these guys.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, we'll head down to
Hey
the,
guys,
Yes.
we're making a sauna.
the ice activity.
what?
Well,
You
did
walk down,
find
it's
any-
just steamy air.
I am
Boiling
visibly
water.
disappointed that you guys are not cursed.
I'm
You don't know that.
I'm avoiding eye contact with everyone.
So
Oh.
I'm gonna say that you've been about 6 inches down.
We touch
Yeah,
his head.
there's still
Hey,
about
Wendy, are you ready to smack anything else today?
Honestly,
Keep
you need some
talking,
help
you might
getting
there's
down
still
there.
about 1.5 foot of ice below.
Honestly, the fire's
I'm
going
sorry.
slow.
Hold up. That was so spicy. Can we repeat that? What? Because it's my favorite line of the night.
Wendy, are you ready to smack anything else tonight?
We'll keep talking and you might find out.
Okay, I'm sorry, and then I missed what you guys said. You were
We're still doing
boiling
it.
stuff.
We could honestly use some
The
extra
boiling seems to be going pretty slow. We could help by just smacking
We
things
can
up.
do this
Statue.
tomorrow. I have
Then look,
the capability
valuable?
to
I don't
destroy
fucking
water.
I really don't.
Wait. Everyone, hey, Boone, Boony, Boone,
What?
Boone. And I like get down like very close. And, can you talk to that person? Can you message them?
You want to talk to rocks?
I'm gonna message
There's a
the rock.
statue.
You want me to
Brenda
message
starts laughing.
the rock?
So we can know if anybody's home.
The Rock Johnson. Please answer the call.
Oh, look, Fig Leaf the Rock Johnson. You want me to message
Yeah.
That's very good.
the rock?
Could you just try? And then we'll know if he's in there or not, or if it's a waste of time and we should just be carting to meet them.
Yes, we wouldn't want this
Well,
to be a
thankfully
waste of
it's-
time.
Thankfully, it's
I
free.
want you to leave.
Hey,
I also want.
you two robbed a grave.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Only
I am
because
going
we
to
could
message
La, la,
at the
la,
statue.
la, la.
Lots of conversations again. Who's who?
I'm going to message the statue and verbally say,
Hello there, Rockface. You doing okay? Or are you just a bunch of fucking rocks?
That's not bad.
Pause. You'll get an answer in a second. What was everyone else? Oh, I'm sorry. All three of you started talking at the same time.
I
What?
don't remember what.
They were talking grave robbing, so I was going la la la.
Okay, and then you two were talking grave robbing. You just wanted to have a conversation about that.
Check out the shiny orb I found.
I just feel like we need to help the thing. I feel like it's, I don't know, not where it belongs.
So Boone,
No.
in response,
No fucking way.
you hear. No.
What did it say? Does it need our help?
I'm like so close to it
I'm
through
getting
the
a
ice.
message. I'm getting a response.
Yes.
He's saying,
What is it?
go fuck yourself.
Well, wouldn't be the first time.
That's not very nice.
See, I'm not alive.
He probably doesn't need our help.
Well,
Alright, no, actually, could you please give it a smack so we can get the hell out of here?
I say we leave
Honestly, you tell me to do
Please.
things and then you get mad at me for doing them, and then I want to leave, and then you want to stay and investigate,
I
and then you
said
blame
this-
it on me.
I said give it a swing, bitch, sarcastic.
can we all take a breath?
Context clues.
It was much quieter in
You know what I'm gonna
before
do?
you guys got
I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna look at this orb for an hour and I'm gonna figure out what it is.
Darkness out.
And you can continue burning it.
Feeling better?
A little bit.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna
Uh,
smack it.
Are you okay? So you're gonna smack it. You guys are all gonna keep working on this.
Yeah.
Except for
Can
Carver,
we say at
who's
least
gonna.
another hour?
Oh,
Because he
did you
wants to
find
spend an
anything
hour
in there?
doing something.
I might as well see it.
I'm just gonna identify the orb.
I
Sure.
know you.
Sounds good. I'll
So
help.
y'all are gonna hang out in the room for at least an hour,
Yeah.
working on this to see how far you get.
Does anybody want to identify the stick?
I don't have
Okay.
What stick?
Because he can't help anyway.
Never mind.
Carver brought it up already.
It's true. I'm sorry. I didn't know you
Okay,
were
I
trying to
guess
hide
I'll
it.
whip out my wand.
The less distraction, the better.
Kinky.
No,
No.
it wasn't. It isn't.
Does anything happen when he touches it with his hands?
No.
Yeah, it's in wrapped cloth.
Oh, it
I
is.
just, okay.
Do you know? Can you tell what it is?
It's a stick.
Oh no, shit!
Brynja,
What?
Give me an hour.
your talents await.
Yeah.
A
So,
wonderful target for your frustration other than myself.
Boone.
Yes, great.
Settle.
Yeah, settle.
so an hour of semi-quiet as Boone hums to himself, investigating this stick, and the chinking hot fire, everything going into digging out the ice, and the two of you identifying. Carver, you identify the shiny object as a pearl of power.
Ooh, I don't know what that is. Someone
It's
explain
so
it like I'm
important.
dumb.
Neato.
It's so important
we
for the
have them in-
spellcasters.
in
You know what that is, right?
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
need a
Pretend
description
I
or
don't.
anything.
Okay,
You
never mind.
You
I'll
can
look it
add
up
it to your
later.
inventory.
I'll look it up later.
and-
I'm not. I'm putting none of my stuff.
Didn't
Honestly,
you get
though-
one for Nuana?
It was a fire opal.
No.
Oh, I was confused.
It was the fire rune or the Yoshi rune, but they did find 3 pearls of power early on in the campaign.
That's where I got my mithril.
Yes.
And then they traded them to Zook because Zook left them on the mission. It's a whole thing.
A whole
Watch
other
the show,
campaign.
guys.
Yeah.
Plug. Shameless plug. Alright, and then, Boone,
Yes.
you identify a +1 wand of the War Mage.
Damn. I don't know nothing about
I don't
that.
know if I can use that.
I think.
Do you know what that does?
I'm gonna look it up.
While holding this wand, you gain a bonus +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, you ignore half cover when making a magic spell. When making a spell attack.
Holy fuck.
I don't know what that means, but okay, cool.
Yeah.
That
Does
means
that-
if someone's
Magic
behind
stuff,
a
yeah,
wall, you
cool.
still.
Don't touch me.
Does it have a little tidbit
Let
at
me
the
walk.
bottom saying who can attune to it?
I didn't even realize
It
that
might.
shit. Yeah, magic stuff. Yeah.
It does not.
Great.
You say that a bunch too.
Basic rules.
I'm gonna finish looking at
Oh,
this.
yes, it says up here. It requires attunement by a spellcaster.
Okay.
They say.
Landers?
Busy.
I know you're busy, but you know how you've been struggling to keep up with all the stupid shit we do with the
I've
magic?
noticed.
I know you disagreed, but this will allow you to, help us more. And other people.
We can discuss it later. Just
Well, I'm not trying to discuss it. I'm just gonna give it to you. Is that fine?
I just
reverse pickpocket it.
fine. Just thank you so much.
Here you go.
What is this?
It refreshes your spell slots.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Well, that's excellent.
I think out of anyone here, I would prefer you had it. Granted, we could talk about it more.
Honestly, Mia, I think you really should have this. Because it's gonna make your Eldritch Blast so much more awful for people to experience.
Boom.
Yes.
Do you think I'm a witch?
No, you're a spellcaster, though.
Looks pointedly at the wall.
Aren't you?
I
Do you
kind of.
think I am?
I don't.
What?
No.
What do you?
I,
What's
yes,
your definition of a
no.
witch?
What's the right
I'm
answer?
trying to get a
Answer.
gauge for like if I seem over
Witchy?
the top.
If you see
Yeah.
witchy. Oh, yes.
I think I'd have to agree with Boone. You got a little bit of a
You
witchy
got a bit of a
vibe.
witchy
you know?
vibe.
I don't know if I've ever met
I
a
like
witch.
it.
Is the
So-
wand gonna help it or hurt?
Yes, it's gonna help.
Because of the time,
Yeah.
because
Well,
of the time we're
Yeah.
at in real life,
Yeah.
I am going to expedite things a little bit. It's been an hour. You've gone another, let's say, 8 inches down, so you've still probably got about 7 inches. Well,
Even with the
probably
blunt
more
force
than
trauma
I
from
can
the...
tell it's 8 inches.
that. Yes, so you've probably got still about 8 inches of ice left before you get to this statue.
solid 8
You
inches.
can
Solid
see it a
8
little bit clearer now. It's about you got about 5 foot wide hole going down.
Can we see the expression?
Smiling?
It seems, smiling. It seems
Yeah.
exuberant.
Looks like a cheerful motherfucker.
Miafine, is the magic coming from the whole thing or an item on the thing? I'm getting really tired.
I am also tired.
We don't have to do this.
Well, we can sleep.
So, what are we
Oh,
going
wait.
towards the statue for?
Timo, why don't you make me a religion check?
Okay.
Since you
Boop.
are proficient.
7. I'm stupid.
Yep, you're just hacking away at this ice.
Can I do? I don't know nothing about no religion, but perhaps.
I don't know
I
about
do.
nothing.
Could I roll it?
This seems fruitless. Let's take
Do you
our
want to try to
successes
figure
where
out
we
what this
can.
statue is? Yeah, go ahead, roll a religion check.
Just from an Arcana standpoint, can I try and
Yeah. All
Is
right.
it really magical?
abjure
That is a 19.
A 19?
abjure?
That looks a heck of a lot like Sylvanas.
So, that's a statue to Sylvanas.
Who's that?
Oh no!
DMs.
Another god?
Yeah, it is a god.
It is the forest father.
I had it, yes.
He's
No.
He is
I was like,
He is Mialiki's husband, and their daughter is someone else.
Cute.
look at you.
Well, no, their daughter is Mialiki. He's married to
oh.
Chantea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what.
Oh, Chantea.
Shanti is
Oh,
what her
Chantea.
name is, but I say
Okay.
Chantea. But
I also see it though.
it's great.
It,
Oh, that's not.
yeah.
That's not, I don't know.
God of nature.
God of
is-
wild nature and
Okay.
time.
He's a god of nature.
Oh, good, another god.
Yes.
That's all we need.
So, good guy, actually.
Well, I mean, maybe.
I
You think they fight?
So are you guys gonna just keep hacking away till you get to him?
I think.
I guess so, since we've come this far.
We're an hour away from
I'm gonna-
town. If we return tomorrow, at least it's safe. I can.
It'll be
I can. Well, no. I mean, if we keep the water out, then we should be fine. But I can destroy the water tomorrow.
That would work.
And we just have to use it.
Okay.
I'm so tired.
Honestly,
I agree.
I'm fine with whatever.
Indecision
No,
will get
this
us
place
nowhere.
is
Let's
not
take
much-
a vote.
You know what? I'm also gonna say. I mean, you guys have been. I think it's safe to say that they've been concentrating on this for over an hour.
Technically,
If
I
we
would-
want, we could.
I would say
rest.
that you can identify
Oh,
what this is.
yeah. Someone look at that.
Father, go on.
It takes me an hour to do it.
No, I think what I'm saying is you guys have been pounding away at it.
Oh,
I think
me.
you have, yeah.
Yes, I look
I
at it.
think the combined might of all of you.
We can all look at it.
There
right.
is it's a blessed pool. The pool, the water underneath the ice, because it's touching the statue, is blessed, and essentially, drinking from it will bless you from Sylvanas with a greater restoration effect.
Wait a second.
That's really useful.
The water
Oh,
underneath?
hang
The
on.
water underneath the ice. So once you get
But this
down,
pool
so
used to be
there's
before
like
it
2
froze.
foot of ice or whatever, and they've got about 8 inches. Well, there's like 3 foot of ice. So they got 8 inches left.
We got an empty keg barrel that we could fill with blessed water.
The
How
I
much
guess
money
you would
do you
know
think
this.
that'd be
I guess
worth?
you
the
you
blessing
fuck
won't
ton.
sustain.
I'm gonna tell you guys this because I don't quite know how identifying a blessed pool works,
Sure.
but it will only work once per person. A person can only be blessed once from this water.
But we can get 5 casks. We can get 5 portions of it.
We could sell this.
Well, I mean, so it
You're
only
going to-
working once for people, I think that doesn't really matter because it'll
It's
cure
more
any
valuable
disease, anything.
Oh.
With a new
Also-
fire beneath him, Lentris.
Do you think they would be upset if we filled all the barrels with blessed water instead of mead?
Yes.
Even if we like just gave them a couple of like,
mead
we'll
isn't
cure
important.
anything.
Brynja,
you know,
Idle
It's
has
a
make no
psychological
profit.
benefit to the people. This is a great benefit, and if we bring some back and then give it to somebody who's sick to prove that it works, then it will become a great psychological benefit. But if we just bring back a bunch of water and go, here's a bunch of water, townsfolk, they might go fuck yourselves, we're gonna kill you now.
I
Well-
appreciate the role playing, everybody, but we have to wrap her up tonight.
Okay.
I think we're gonna spend the time together.
Are we gonna
Leave
stay
off
here and we're
roasting
gonna
and
keep
toasting
whacking
the
away?
pool
I'm gonna
boy.
dump my wineskin, and I'm going to once it's
And then
empty,
if
I'm gonna
anything
fill it.
happens, we'll probably
Well, we could have drank that. But
Okay. Well, then next week we will
You don't
continue
need
on
any more.
with breaching the ice water barrier of this pool.
The icy
Okay.
Right?
cold.
We're just gonna keep doing it till we get there, right? And I'm glad
This
you
is
didn't
our
destroy
story
water.
now.
Huh?
I'm glad you didn't destroy water.
I can just destroy the ice part.
This is our
I
story.
also don't have it prepared.
We
so.
live
Have a
in
good
this
night,
cave.
everybody.
Bye, friends!
How do I black this out?
Oh my god,
You
you're
do
such
it
an
with
old
the-
man.